It's time for Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. I'm your host, Corvin May.
I'm Swoos, your other host, in a new time slot.
Tonight. Yeah, we are in a new time slot now, so if you're kind of surprised about what's going on here, we're here now.
Don't be.
We're
It's
Thursdays
okay.
now. Tonight, with great power, a Spider-Man showdown of electrifying intensity. Our contestants for tonight's showdown, Pessimist and Burke Maverick. I'm sure everyone knows the rules, especially those who only watch Thursday and are jarred about this new show that actually existed in the past. But just be safe, this is Think Fast, the speedrunning game show. Our contestants will race for the best time in Marvel Spider-Man, but with a catch. Sluice and I can interrupt whenever we feel like to ask a trivia question, and if a runner answers right, we'll take some seconds off their final time. There's no penalty for guessing wrong, but focus too hard on answering the questions, and your run might suffer. For all you lovely folks watching, feel free to play along and chat. How are both of you feeling going into tonight's race?
He's going to kill me in the run, and I need to get trivia right.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna go, I think.
Well, good news, because we wrote some hard trivia.
We have the easiest trivia ever. And if you don't get all of them, darn.
Darn.
The idea was to do a bunch of questions about like electricity and power generation. And what I figured out very quickly is that quickly becomes hyper technical to the point where it's like, oh yeah, our guests probably don't have civil engineering degrees. It's fine.
Of course I don't.
Explain to me how to wire an outlet. All right, great start.
Are you all ready to go?
I believe so.
Without further ado, I technically didn't give both of you a chance to say yes.
Like, I'm good now.
Didn't say no.
All right. Without further ado, it's time to think fast in 3, 2, 1, go.
Great.
All right, so Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Tell me about him.
Sure, you may want to mute game audio for just a little bit here, because there's a copyright unskippable cutscene thingamajig. But yeah, this game came out in 2018. We're playing on the PS5 re-release of the game. And the PS5 re-release broke the game a lot, in a lot of very weird and interesting ways. You're going to see a lot of glitches that use the share menu for the PS5. And the share menu has weird properties where it causes the game to pause, and then sometimes rapidly speed up, and then sometimes teleport us across the map, and a lot of weird other things. So there's going to be a lot of weird glitchy things happening if you're into that sort of thing.
That's the power of social media.
From the 2 PS5 speedruns I'm aware of, that seems to be a common trend. I know Ratchet and Clank had some share menu shenanigans as well.
Ratchet and Clank used the same engine as this game.
That makes sense then.
Okay.
Understood.
So we shared some stuff with the Ratchet community when that came out.
I do like the idea of it being a PS5 wide thing and not specifically just Insomniac's engine.
I know there's weird stuff because there's a PS5 exclusive thing I know for Fallen Order as well that lets them skip cutscenes by opening Spotify.
What?
Yeah.
I need to see this now.
Only Spotify? Is it only Spotify?
I think it could be anything, but they use Spotify.
Excellent.
Like anything with the media tab.
Right.
Is this going to be like the kind of thing? Okay, if it's anything with the media tab, that makes more sense.
Copyrighted
is this
music.
Gonna be the kind of thing? Well, like, is this going to be the kind of thing where, like, if they ever shut down the Spotify app on PS5, the run is no longer doable?
That'd at least be funny. That would be really good content. Also, we're both on world record pace right now.
Nice.
Whoa.
Good for you.
So, movement in this game is swinging in as direct a line as possible is the fastest form of movement. We're going to do a lot of what's called point launching at this point, which is just Spidey goes to a point, you get a little speed boost when you're at a certain point. This is the New Game Plus category, so we have all of his movement abilities, all of his combat abilities, his gadgets. That is the primary, like, thing that you can do aside from punching guys. The gadgets like web guys up, and we're not going to web that many guys up. We're going to use a lot of spider drones, because spider drones go pew pew, and on the easiest difficulty, they go pew pew real fast.
Okay, write that down.
How fast do they
Are we
go
good
pew
to
pew?
unmute the game audio?
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way. Okay. Possible it's already happened, I don't know, but I just wanted to make sure we were clear about
Everything
that,
is
so we're not
copyrighted
just...
music, sorry.
Yeah, so...
I mean, in a way, yes.
in a way, you're not wrong. So, first fight, you get to see just how ridiculous these drones are. Like, it's very silly. But, yeah, this part's a bunch of tutorial prompts. I forgot to...
I mean, you want some trivia, then?
I do want to show off the first cool glitch right after.
I think I'm gonna do the older one. So I guess on my side,
I'll do the
epilepsy
newer one.
warning on my side.
I'm going to open the create menu, try to open the map. I didn't get it, so I'll also do the older one. So, yeah, flashing lights warning here, where we're just going to open and close the map a bit, along with going into the visuals to reload the game. Just change the visuals of the game from performance to performance ray tracing, which causes a reset checkpoint, and that, along with opening the save menu, it does weird things with the physics. It's very strange.
Huh.
I'm a big fan of glitches that occur from messing with options.
Definitely is weird to have options on a console game. Like,
Yeah, you're going to see...
common.
yeah,
though.
like, you would think it wouldn't have to be, because all consoles...
Well, no, because there's like the PS4 and then the PS4 Pro. And so
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but you're going
everything
to...
is like sub...
Yeah, I'm just going to say, you're going to see a lot of create menu stuff. We're going to switch the visual settings a lot because of the reset checkpoint and overlapping the create menu. Like, it literally speeds up the game, is what it does. And for some reason, that combined with other things does weird things. We're both out of bounds, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems...
No, I went here in my playthrough.
Yeah. No, there's nothing weird here. This is like the one scary part of the run, because we have to transition into this next room at a specific timing or the game will soft lock.
Thanks for the confidence boost, guys.
Oh.
Got it.
Yeah, wasn't too concerned about it.
First
Wasn't
try.
too concerned about it,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's a
this is
thing that can
normal.
happen. So,
Yeah,
I just do 1, 2.
More rockets? A little excessive.
Look, I wouldn't
And-
put it past Spidey to go out of bounds in...
And there we
Real
go,
life.
no soft blocks on either screen, so now we just play the video game.
All right, trivia time is what it sounds like to me.
Yep, we just skipped like 20 minutes of casual stuff.
I've got enough for everybody.
As a reminder, this is Think Fast, the Speedrunning Game Show. We're going to be asking trivia questions. They're going to be answering them. They're going to get time.
Hope they're okay.
Yeah. In what state is the world's largest geothermal field located?
Now I'll never get that image out of my head.
Field, New Mexico,
Hey Yuri.
That is incorrect.
So your plan didn't
Arizona,
work. On to plan B.
That is
Nevada.
incorrect.
Kansas?
That is incorrect.
like geometric field, Colorado.
Geothermal field, not geometric field.
It is a shape.
Think about fault lines.
California?
Willie, you see me?
That's right.
Yeah, we got there.
15 seconds for Pess. See, I told you these would be easy.
I was just going to list every state until you
Think
said
of
I was
California.
Think of California.
good. Think of California cage.
How big is it?
A lot of I don't know.
Okay,
I
it
didn't
is the
write down
largest,
notes. But it is the largest, so
You are everything that's wrong with this city.
so that's something. Let's do another one here. You got that pretty quick.
I was
Sweet.
gonna say the
Do you
same
wanna
You know what to do.
here do this? I like this
This
one.
one's interesting. What drink is known as a spider in Australia and New Zealand?
Coca-Cola?
It is not a
not a
yeah.
brand.
It is
I
like
feel like it would be alcoholic.
This
It's
that
not.
was my se-
It's not alcoholic.
Not
It's not a brand of
alcoholic.
drink.
right. It is.
Okay.
It's like a way of making a drink.
Yeah, that doesn't really help.
Yeah.
Well,
I did not know this before writing questions for this, I will
Kiss
say.
now? Yeah, maybe
I
later.
feel like if you know this outside of Australia or New Zealand, then interesting.
The kingpin.
That
is
being
in
said,
prison.
we expect you to know
The end
this,
of
so
an
Yeah.
And whose fault is that?
I didn't write it.
Parker, where are you? The committee will be here soon.
Look, I'm not Australian. I should make it up.
I'm almost there. Blocks away.
So the reason that it's called a spider is because once something happens with the drink, it kind of looks like a spider web.
Enthusiasm, but sometimes it gets him into trouble. Better get there before he hurts himself.
I'm not sure how much that'll
You
help.
know? So, all right. So it implies that there is something happening in the drink that isn't
There
just
is a
the drink
reaction that
existing.
occurs.
Yeah.
Two things are combined together to create a delicious third thing. The miracle of cooking. Or in this case, mixology.
Like chocolate milk? I don't know where you're going with this.
A dairy product is involved.
Oh.
That was a disaster.
Coffee? I don't.
Little guy.
Coffee is not involved. But
It could be.
a coffee flavored thing could be involved. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm a big
Be right
coffee
back.
ice cream fan. Crap. I didn't say that.
Circuit breaker.
Say what?
I didn't even
nothing,
hear it.
right?
Yeah. See, I
Perfect.
I cut you off during it, so I knew.
Perfect. That's teamwork
Yeah.
right there. We always finish each other's.
Answers to this question.
Yep.
See if that worked. Good as new. Doc's been testing new
Yeah,
materials.
Berg, you got anything?
I got nothing, man.
All right. One of the ingredients involved is a soda, or like it's any soda.
Yeah. It is soda.
Hydrogel polymer composite.
Soda and a dairy product? I don't even. I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah,
Yes, you have.
definitely.
Yes, you have.
You definitely have.
All right.
Like root beer? I don't know.
Root beer is a very common soda to use for this.
Okay, on my end, I'm just gonna be flying across the map real quick.
Yep, as you do.
I did that too early.
Same setup as the last thing. Just going to reload. That's not good enough.
Nope. We're having trouble.
I just failed it completely, so I have to swing over there.
I'll get it.
Yeah, you
Hopefully.
better get it.
Richard is right. It is Pilk.
I have never heard
It is
of
not
that.
Pilk. It is not Pilk. Pilk is not.
Pilk is not the answer.
Okay.
Pilk is not the answer. The answer is an ice cream float.
Ah. Also, yeah, here we
Okay.
go. Whee!
I love this glitch. This glitch is so
Off
funny.
you go.
It's very funny. I failed it in such a way that I overlapped my thing while pausing too late where I got the checkpoint, and yeah, there's no recovering that. So Burke just saved 40 seconds, which he doesn't need to beat me, so it's a little upsetting.
Also,
it's
I am moving when I'm not supposed to, all because I was able to move during skipping the cutscene.
Sure, but just
So now I can leave the building early.
the tower to fix it. I'm seeing all crime data.
Being
in the
able to
area
move
now.
during
Looks like there's
cutscenes
a
is
break-in
pretty
happening here.
consistently one of the funniest glitches.
I'm gonna try a new thing here.
I'm on it.
Oh, this might have worked actually.
Do it.
I have a drone inside of the cutscene, so hopefully when this is over, the drone will start just getting rid of them.
I normally fail this one, so at least I got that.
Pretty sure these guys didn't forget their keys.
Oh yeah, so backstory for the spider question. When carbonation hits the ice cream, it looks like a spider web, apparently. So
I kind of,
Yeah.
I could see it, right? Kind of like,
yeah,
Sure.
sure.
yeah.
Whatever.
Somebody in chat said that like it's a pretty old term that isn't as common anymore. Which I think is kind of sad. I think that's a fun term.
Yeah,
To drink a spider.
yeah.
That rules.
In
That's so
in
metal.
Australia,
Yeah, that's hardcore.
I
It is
guess.
hardcore.
That's terrifying.
Speaking of hardcore,
Can this game cooperate, please?
what country produces the largest percent of its electricity via wind?
The Netherlands?
Very close.
Pretty
Denmark?
close.
That is correct.
That is right. 20 seconds for pass.
Should be able to spot.
I knew it was one of those.
It makes sense when you consider the wind.
Because I know Denmark has a ridiculous windmill line, like off the coast. Like that's what they do with it.
Right.
Are you narrating yourself?
What? No. Of course not.
I think I have a question. Hey, you know what? Great segue. In what country is the world's largest offshore wind farm located?
Denmark?
It's not Denmark.
No. Worth a try.
That'd be too easy.
It's worth a try.
Towers are picking up all kinds of RF.
Goodness. Australia?
What is that?
Going back to Australia.
Not Australia.
Why not?
It is not.
No, the spider questions are about Australia. The energy questions.
Oh, that's how it works. Okay. The United States?
It's not the U.S.
I wonder how many of these are.
I'm thinking they probably need a big shoreline, right?
Still there? Got a robbery a few blocks away.
Hey,
Yeah, you would need to not be landlocked. That is an important part.
That is a part of it. So,
it's a doubly landlocked country.
what are you talking about? Switzerland has to have the biggest. I don't know what you're talking about.
Off what shore?
Like China?
It's not China. China has the largest wind farm in the world, but not the largest offshore wind farm.
Interesting.
And this is it.
And China's, for reference, the largest wind farm is 5 times larger than the largest offshore wind farm.
And this is in reference
makes
to
a certain amount of
energy
sense.
produced, not like area covered or size or anything.
Yes, that is correct.
So
I should have said the most productive wind farm, I
yeah,
guess.
something like that.
Please be going where I think you're
So
going.
As of today,
that might skew it a little bit.
Cop is
I'm trying not to just throw out every country that has a coast.
No,
Name
honestly,
every
go
country.
ahead. Name
Name every
Just
country.
name every
okay.
country right now.
Okay, Canada.
It's not Canada.
It's not Canada.
Just go for it.
France.
Yes.
Not France.
It is not France. It
Italy.
three chest hairs.
is not Italy.
Spain.
It is not Spain.
The UK.
It is the UK.
That is right.
Okay.
First
I'm
try.
going to give you 5 seconds for that one. The Hornsea Wind Farm generates 1.2 thousand
Ready to
megawatts
go with the committee.
compared
I'm so
to the
sorry to
largest
screw things up.
onshore wind farm, the Gansu Wind Farm in China, which is 6,000. I didn't hit the correct answer button.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No, I'm stepping out for dinner.
That's a
anyhow.
lot.
We'll resume
That's a
tomorrow.
lot.
That is a
That's a
lot.
lot of
A lot of
wind.
power.
Then back to
lot of
creating
wind.
the future.
It turns out it's really windy offshore.
Really?
So that man's
It
optimism.
might be useful for transportation. I don't know.
I
Someone should look into
couldn't
that.
see it. That doesn't make any sense.
In private.
Yeah,
And
you're probably right.
you're telling me you're going to use wind to propel you somewhere? I don't know, man.
No, that's why. I mean, if there was a lot of wind out offshore, then planes would be in the water and not in the air, where there's a lot of wind in the air. You know. I'm gonna stop
Yeah.
talking.
Okay, the bit got a bit out of hand there.
I'm so
There's no
I-
there's no air in the water.
Looks like Doc's going
Okay.
for it.
There's air in the air.
Time to sneak
I
in
don't.
some
Is that
spider
true? Bubbles.
There's not a lot of air in the water.
Okay.
webs.
Okay.
Should do it.
Say there is CO2 in water.
Some would say that there is more air per air in air than there is air per water in water. Some being me only.
everyone's-
No one else has ever
everyone's
said
saying
that.
this.
Can you please ask another
Everyone
trivia
is saying
question?
this. Source,
Oh
trust
yeah.
me.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, you skipped the one I had. I really like that one.
This one? No.
No, this
Yeah,
one.
that one.
Do that one.
As of 2020, what do some Duracell button cell batteries have in common with Nintendo Switch cartridges?
Construction sites.
The taste?
That's right.
Yeah, they
10 seconds for Burke.
both have a bitter coating,
Can't believe Spider.
which means that they taste bad or good, depending on who you are.
I've never heard anyone say they taste good. Apparently everyone that I've heard who's licked the Switch cartridge is like, this sucks.
Everyone is saying this.
What? Why would you?
Well, because I know a lot of people did it because like it was like
Because they knew it was a thing.
I just
Reported on,
soft-locked
yeah,
it by
people like-
just soft-locked my own game.
Wait, where did you soft lock?
I equipped Impact Web at the start of Fisk.
Also, I got a really good Fisk hideout. Wow.
I'm going to soft lock. Just watch.
Place is locked down, Captain. Actually, web down.
And someone
Like you can soft lock in this mission by guys just spawning in the elevator and not coming out.
Yeah.
But we stand in this specific spot because it manipulates the spawns. That field guy's stuck.
And report in if you see anything suspicious.
Okay, can I reach him? Okay, he came out. Good. Okay.
If I'm gonna find all of
That's nice of him.
It usually tends to be the
I'm
shield
happy
guy
for him.
last.
Yeah, it's always the shield guy. It's we use the Spider Bro suit power, which stuns enemies, and the downside of that is it can stun an enemy in a wall, and you cry. That's what you do. You cry.
Empire State. Man, I love this town.
There is no other
Time to go for a
backup.
snapshot.
Crying is a good backup.
That'll do.
I'm a big fan of that in my
Map should be
speedrun.
Haven't done much photography.
Saves a lot of time.
God, how much I enjoy it.
All right, this one's a hard one. This next question, or it's really easy. I actually know. I think this is hard. What was the next Treyarch developed game, which I spelled wrong, released after Spider-Man 2002?
Oh, sure thing. Just let me know when you're ready and I'll swing by.
Great. Talk to you soon.
It couldn't just be Spider-Man 2 right off the bat.
It was not. This is a deep cut.
Let's see what's happening.
Did
in
they
the
do?
city.
Did they do Call of Duty by that point? I don't think they did.
don't
Not
think
immediately
so.
after, at least.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of what Treyarch games I even know. Offhand.
I didn't know this
See,
was
the-
a Treyarch
Yeah, the
game.
problem is you probably won't know this one.
I did know this game existed. I did not remember this game existed until I wrote this trivia question, and I would have never guessed this game was developed by Treyarch. Does that help?
Of course.
Of course.
I probably should have put this as a very hard question. This is a very hard question.
Yeah, it's a pretty hard one.
It is not really in line with
'Cause you're
what Treyarch does
making-
or did.
Yeah, because the first thing that came to mind is Torok, but that's because they're similar sounding words.
Hi, Mr. Muggins. If this is about the rent.
It is an extreme sports game.
Eviction proceedings.
Wait, I get paid at the end of the week.
Treyarch Extremes. They didn't make Mario Strikers, did they?
No.
Yeah, that's an
I don't
American.
think soccer's an extreme sport.
Yeah. No, that's next level, isn't it?
It is golf.
I was thinking of like MTV
NHL Blitz?
skateboarding.
It's not. That is not NHL Blitz.
MTV skateboarding isn't. It's not in.
MTV skateboarding is close.
Yeah, it's
honestly.
not in the wrong train of thought.
Yeah, it's not a skateboarding game, but you're on the right.
Like,
Wait, aggressive
Train of thought,
inline
100%.
or whatever.
No,
Was it?
Hey, Peter.
it's not aggressive inline. Different extreme sport.
Different.
Different extreme sport. I know snowboarding games exist, and I don't know the names of the snowboarding games.
Well, it's not SSX. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
that.
what if you took a snowboard type thing and put it somewhere else?
Put it somewhere else.
Put it somewhere else.
This is a hint, I promise.
Yeah, it is a similar type. It is a similar type of medium. You're putting it on in a
Yeah.
way. Is this? Are these clues helpful?
They will- they will
No,
eventually.
Almost certainly not.
Did they make a Tony Hawk game? Like it didn't.
It is.
Silent alarm at the auction house.
The name is in the.
It is a person branded
not
game.
a Tony Hawk
Yeah.
game, but it is a Tony Hawk like series type game. Remember how they did a bunch of games with different extreme sports people back in the early 2000s?
Did they do something with Shaun White back in the day?
Sean White skateboarding? That's like PS3 360.
Yeah.
I don't think
It is not a
I don't think
Shaun White
was a skateboarder, but
I also don't think. I also. Think
I
that
thought Mountain White was a snowboarder.
Yeah, he's a snowboarder.
Yeah.
Hostage. Looks like a heist in
All right.
progress.
What if you took a snowboard?
Sending units your
Put
way.
it somewhere else.
Keep the situation from getting
I
worse
don't
in the
know
meantime.
any surfing game. Surf's Up.
It is a surfing
It
game.
is a surfing game.
I know 0 surfing games.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna make
Does
it hard.
anyone? Do you know any surfers?
They always look so cozy whipped up like that.
No.
That's understandable.
Should web him from above.
Shaun White also skated. Interesting. All right. Well,
All right.
don't we all look like a bunch of jerks
See?
now? Our bad.
Sorry, Shaun White, if you're watching this, I disrespected you, and I did not mean to. I respect your abilities in various board sports.
My patience wears.
All right. There's no way y'all are gonna get this. It is Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer.
Oh,
Okay. If you
I've
say
heard
so.
of that game.
I have not.
I know a game I know of, but would have never guessed is a trailer.
I have
game,
not
yeah.
heard of that game, so
What year was it? Like 03, probably 04?
That it was 02, I
Okay.
believe. Sometimes we write a question because we expect our guests to get it, and sometimes we write a question so that we can all learn something together.
Who's we?
And I think that's beautiful.
yeah, who is we? Yeah, there's something cool on my screen if I can get it. Nope. Never mind. I shouldn't draw attention to anything. This is how things go bad. But I'm
Was
just
it
doing a glitch that skips some tutorial prompts, because you're supposed to go in events, and when you go into event, there's a bunch of tutorial things, like how to web people up and distract people, and we can just skip all that by...
Oh yeah, I got it on
Living.
my end.
No, I got the skip, but I didn't get the cool setup I showed you before.
Neo are so imposing.
I still got the skip.
Liked this piece. Definitely his style.
So, yeah, this part's boring. Questions, please.
Screams, but creation toils in silence.
Oh,
Was there ever
Bruce, give us this one.
anything
Oh.
irregular in any of the sales? No. Not that I was aware of.
oh, I had one. Do that one.
Lead acid batteries are most commonly used with what
On
machine?
this ceremonial tea set. It's just a friend in the DA's office mentioned that Fisk used art sales to launder stolen goods.
I don't
Oops.
understand what you mean when you say machine. Like remote control?
What type of machine
I was just wondering
uses
if you
uses
might
lead
have
acid batteries
If you would ever notice
and is like
anything
associated with them?
strange.
You know what? I'm actually running short of time.
Why
My
do
first
I-
thought is a car, but I'm pretty sure
That is right.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, that
Lead
was
I
acid
think-
batteries are car batteries.
Yeah.
20 seconds for Bert.
Once again, the "it's not this, is it?" strikes again.
it prevails.
I don't think you're reading.
That was a very. It was. I didn't want to phrase it as what type of batteries are car batteries, because that's a lot harder
Yeah.
of a question.
Yeah.
Wait,
They are car batteries. Next question.
Yeah, they're car batteries. What do you mean?
call you back.
So, Burke, have you showing off how silly the first person thing in PS5 is?
use the restroom real quick.
What, you mean like the 60 FPS stuff?
Uh-huh.
This is a really lovely.
I'm not there yet.
Oh, I'm not... Okay, I thought I was further behind than I was.
Of course. Be right back.
But I guess you took a while getting the launch, so I'm probably
Yeah,
lost
I had like 5 or 6 tries.
I probably lost like 20 seconds instead of 40.
Not working the puff piece we agreed upon.
So,
No, she's here.
I mean,
now.
one thing to show here is I'm gonna restart checkpoint, and because
that's where you
of
are. Okay.
because of Spider-Man having something called Silent Step, it applies to stealth missions, so I can just walk right in front of Rose and not get caught.
Yep, the Spider-Man suit mod called Silent Step, which makes Spider-Man harder to detect in stealth missions, works for MJ and Miles, which is hilarious.
It's a team upgrade.
Exactly. They work as a team.
Okay, and for these puzzles, with this round cursor here, on 60 FPS, it goes twice as fast.
Makes sense.
It's actually really hard to control it.
It's fixed on PC, but not on PS5.
Well, on PC, you just use the mouse.
Yeah, true.
And it's really, really easy.
The exit when I said
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But PC, you don't have the share menu, so what do you do?
You can actually do weird stuff by, like, resetting your capture card.
this file.
and like they're
resetting your graphics drivers or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
something.
even worse.
That's
even worse.
But also, you also get better ones if you have like 3 monitors.
Yeah.
If you just overload your GPU.
Yeah.
Man.
You could also use like outside software to like control the frame rate and lag the game.
Yeah.
which
I know a
we
game
don't
that does
allow.
that.
Hey, I know a game that does that too.
Which
Alright.
we don't
That
currently
seems-
allow, but yeah, their launches
Yeah. Could.
exist, but it's very cursed.
You should. It seems more equitable than
Disconnect and reconnect your graphics card to have a chance to launch.
And have 3 monitors.
Yeah, really. And have a bad graphics card in the first place. Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
rough. That's a whole other conversation.
It's kind of rough. But like modding conversations are interesting with games that have like 5 runners.
How is that guy still up?
Hour of will.
So like, is willpower one of your
good
questions?
job, Will.
Y'all ready to not have an electricity question?
Yay!
What color was the Hulk originally planned to be?
It was white or red, I believe.
It's
Neither of those.
Neither of those.
Full disclosure: if people have not watched Tessa's run of Miles at AGDQ, I asked a bunch of Spider-Man questions there. I don't remember which ones we used, so some of these might be duplicates.
I just had a funny camera moment with the cutscene there.
It's become Italian.
No.
I have no idea why that happened.
Happens.
It happens.
Goodness, what was the Hulk? Was he purple?
It's not purple.
He's not purple.
I definitely have seen this before. I know I've seen images of this. I know for a fact I have seen images of this, and I cannot remember for the life of me.
Well, there's only so many
There's only
colors.
so many colors.
Give me an RGB value.
Like
255 to the third. 256 to the third, sorry.
this
My
is
only
true.
thought is yellow, but I don't
It's
think.
not yellow.
Black.
Not black.
Just keep going.
I will
Orange.
say, if you combine 2 of the colors, both that you have all said, you will get it.
I'm sure. Blue.
Nope.
What a perfectly normal life you have, Peter Parker.
Like, we can use activity cards, by the way, which is a PS5 exclusive thing, and it literally warps you across the map. It starts, say, a side mission and warps you. It's good.
It's fast travel before fast travel is unlocked.
Gray?
It is great.
Gray's right.
Okay, I remembered it at the very end.
10 seconds for Bess. There were print errors with the colors, so they made them green instead.
Yeah, they weren't able to get a like consistent gray in the comics apparently.
Yeah, I know.
Back when he was being made. So
Yeah, I know a lot of things were based on just what type of inks and colorings they could get.
Noted.
I feel like it'd be frustrating to be like, I have this vision, but then like the paint, like the color isn't working right.
I mean, Grey Hulk sounds kind of like a zombie, which is
Yeah.
But green is also a zombie color if you think about it.
I mean,
true.
I mean, is green
Hulk
a
is a
zombie
zombie.
color, or is green a Hulk color that zombies took later?
That's
Because
the
I've
point.
seen a
I don't
lot of
actually know.
zombies use the green and purple color scheme.
Time to look into that mask.
I definitely feel like
It's MJ.
green kind of makes more sense because like you have the whole lore of the Hulk being like
Yeah,
gamma rays and
radioactive.
stuff, and you kind of
Yeah.
think of like gamma rays being green, so
Be here soon.
it makes
Could
sense.
use a snack.
Yeah,
Either way.
either way.
All right. I feel like we have strayed away from the true theme of tonight, electricity, for slightly too long.
Please no.
Oh no.
Mr. Lee's
Please, I'm just chasing Herman down. Have mercy on me.
I just passed the best
countries-
loading screen.
What countries with at least 200 kilometers of railway have fully electrified their rail networks? That's right. I got train
What a
questions
question.
too.
The UK?
No.
Germany?
No.
The symbol inside the mask
Say,
is demon.
the Netherlands?
Really spooked
Don't
Mr.
think they
Lee.
have that much
No.
land.
They don't, yeah, the Netherlands, I
They
believe.
might, I don't know.
I would not
Finland?
No, I think you just.
Not
I would
Finland.
not consider land size when thinking of answers for this. Just saying.
Sure.
Makes sense.
Sure, I'm trying to think of company with rail. Japan?
Okay, gotta get writing.
Nope.
See you soon.
You need full electrification for
About
this.
as well as I could have
You
hoped.
can't get like 95% where you have like... No, you gotta do all
100%.
only electric rail.
Only electric. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Yeah.
Switzerland?
Switzerland is one.
Switzerland is one of
Time
them.
to kill before Doc
Okay.
needs to go to the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
So, goodness, what would be like Austria?
Austria is not one of them.
South Korea?
Nope.
Trying to think of trains.
Yeah.
Gotta say, these aren't really considered
Denmark?
to be like train countries.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Denmark?
Not Denmark.
Hey, we don't need you here right now, all right?
Because countries that you kind of associate as being train countries tend to be a little bit more diversified because they have so many trains, right?
Right.
They're in the process of electrification, or in the case of the US, not trying.
Are we counting like Taiwan? Are we going there?
Yes, but Taiwan is not one of them.
I gotta stop that car.
You are close with Taiwan, in a way.
In a way, like Hong Kong? Yeah.
That is one of them.
That is one.
Okay.
There are 3 more.
Oh my goodness, there's more? I thought you said
There
2.
are 5.
I thought you said 2.
These are countries that have at least 200 kilometers of railway.
Goodness. Goodness. Say, what other...
2 are in Europe, 1 is in Asia.
Like, Greece?
Nope.
And Italy? Spain? I'm just starting to list countries at this point.
Nope.
This is my first backpack skip. Backpacks are collectibles, and when you interact with them, Spider-Man says a line like lore stuff, and the lore stuff overrides dialogue, so you can skip a bunch of dialogue, which is neat. This is a wait. There's a bunch of waits where you have to wait for the story mission to spawn. They put things on timers, so we're using the wait to just get fast travel points that we'll use later. So try to have enough efficient use of the wasted time.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project is research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value.
Singapore?
I was hoping you could watch them.
That is one.
Details in each one.
That is one of them.
Okay.
So 2 European countries remain.
Belgium?
Well, it's not gonna pay the bill.
Okay.
I'll give you each one more guess and we'll move on.
Hey, ma'am.
Sure.
Yeah, Pess, you got this.
Why,
Get both of them in one guess. Oh, there are 2 left. You can get both for 2
so you can each
guesses.
get one of them.
Goodness. What other European country have I not said?
There are a handful.
Now I'm trying to think of smaller countries. That, like... I don't know. Norway?
Not Norway.
Nope.
Yeah.
Norway's pretty big.
It's pretty big, but I don't know how much rail it has. So, I'm guessed
Bert,
out.
would you like one guess?
I'm very happy getting the majority of them.
Would you like to name a country?
Name a European country, Bert.
We should rename our show to that, honestly.
Look, I didn't write any geography questions this week, so
I'm proud of you. I don't like.
So
I don't like
you took on what I didn't do.
All right, the last 2 answers are Armenia and Luxembourg.
I thought of Luxembourg. Dang.
We're gonna give 20 seconds to Pest for that because this was a hard one. When I was doing research into rail electrification for this question and got to the page on rail electrification in the US, I got very sad.
Yeah.
There is no information.
Yeah.
No, there's a little bit. There's a little bit.
There's barely any information.
So, because this is an NG Plus file, shockers of one combo. It's pretty scripted otherwise. Like, Act 1 has that insane start, and then things kind of calm down, and then when you get to Act 2, they go insane again.
Oh yeah, you also might have noticed just us running into Shocker, that just advances the phase.
Getting hit just makes him do the next part of the phase. Where he goes in the middle and he does the slamma jamma, and we just avoid it.
I'm desperate. These demons
I love the slamma jamma.
Yeah, I lost a bunch of time to the rocks just not hitting him the other run, so... Yay.
Alright, here's another example of backpack skips. So I'm going to be skipping this dialogue with Yuri.
Okay, I'm not as far behind yet as I thought I was, so I'll take it.
Fight with Shocker took a while.
I'm also going to start doing camera stuff here, because the crime spawns are relative to where your camera is. So I'm going to... Yeah. So I'm going to start looking behind me to hopefully get a crime to spawn behind me, so I don't have to worry about one next to the... Like, one that spawns next to the tower I'm trying to get.
The alternative Kangaroo told me is just reset checkpoint and it'll spawn on the tower.
Would y'all like another?
So,
there we go.
Shout out Kangaroo, the good PC runner. Go for it.
I promise it won't be an electricity one.
Yeah, before backpack skips a full line of dialogue. When it's a line of dialogue, that can be skipped. So, here we go.
What year was Miles Morales introduced in the comics?
2008?
Incorrect.
I feel like it is around that time.
Somewhere in that time. 2006?
Nope.
I'm just trying... Now I'm trying to think of the...
2011?
It is 2011.
That is right.
There we go. Okay.
20 seconds for pass.
I was thinking of the Ultimate Spider-Man show real quick.
Yeah. It's the Ultimate Spider-Man comic. And the comic started in, like, I want to say 05, somewhere around there.
I should have wrote what his first appearance was. It was in Ultimate Comics Fallout number 4 in 2011.
Fallout 4?
Yeah.
Got it, boss.
Whoa.
That's a game that there's no controversial opinions on.
Yeah, that also came out in 2011. Right.
Wait, Fallout 4 came out in 2011?
No, it did not.
I was like, wait a second.
Didn't New Vegas come out in 2011?
2010 was New Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fallout 4 was 16 or 17?
2016, I think, actually.
15. Okay.
Yeah, because I played it in
Yeah,
college.
me too.
Yeah, I also played it in college. So I knew a 4-year range. It's like, wow, we're all equally old. Except Burke, who's really young. Dang it, Burke.
Hey, I'm not that young.
Relative to me, you're young, you dang youngin'.
All right, well, welcome to our retirement hours here at Think Fast.
Yeah, we got to get to bed soon. It's getting late.
Yeah, it's past my bedtime, guys. What are you doing to me? I have work in the morning.
All right. Well, we all should know this question because it refers to what Marvel character debuted as an adversary of Spider-Man in The Amazing Spider-Man 101 in October 1971?
Hey, I doubt I would have found it without you.
Doc Ock?
Nope.
You got a big fat nothing.
Okay, I got caught. That makes this all much harder.
Notice anything about the floor?
They can hide
Like 101. Scorpion?
Keep an eye out for more of those.
Nope.
The lizard.
Hey, dirt.
Nope. As a hint, they are still relevant in pop culture. Like, well known.
Very relevant, yeah.
Maybe not.
Venom?
Very relevant.
No.
Nope.
I'll pull you up.
Relevant in pop culture.
Parts, big honkin' rats.
I feel like that takes Craven out.
Careful.
I feel like Green Goblin was sooner, but I don't know.
It's not the Green Goblin.
Yeah, I feel like Green Goblin was much sooner.
Nice. Struck the landing and everything.
We're not all donut eaters.
101 relevant in pop culture. Like Carnage was later.
For reference, Green Goblin debuted in The Amazing Spider-Man number 14 in 1964.
Yeah, I thought that was an early one.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of like the well-known.
Yeah, I feel like most of his rogues gallery was pretty early on.
So,
as a hint,
nothing.
We specifically said as an adversary and not as a villain.
Was this their first appearance, or is this just?
This was their debut.
This is their first appearance. Yeah.
Check out the wall. This might control access to the area.
Fisk's men were talking about a vault. Maybe we're close.
Bet on it.
When was Black Cat introduced then?
Probably not this time.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
Yeah, I'll give you that one for free.
I will say they're not really known as a Spider-Man adversary. Not anymore.
I kind of guessed that much based on the hints.
They were really big last year.
Are already gone. How'd they beat us here? The menu.
Just doing this while playing games hard.
Yeah.
What the heck happened last year?
That's what I'm talking about.
Not necessarily for a good reason.
Morbius.
Yeah.
Yep. Morbius. All right, we'll give you 5 seconds for that one. I'll give you a lot of hints.
I used Spider-Bro too early, but that's fine.
Standalone movie made a more $1 billion, so
made a more $1 billion.
Pretty well known after that one.
Okay, please don't fail.
I did not know
please
that
don't fail this. Please
he was
don't
a Spider-Man
fail this.
adversary.
This is, yeah, he was. I knew he debuted. I didn't fail it. Yay! That's actually a really hard skip, honestly. If you don't do this, you just crawl in a tunnel. That's all it skips. But the tunnel takes long enough to crawl through that this thing saves like 40 seconds.
A long tunnel.
My family watched the first 2/3 of Morbius during Easter. But I had a horrible migraine, and I think that's a cool way to watch Morbius.
I can imagine.
I was like, this seems pretty good compared to the migraine I had.
Yeah, playing games and doing this is hard. I feel like when you gave the big last year hint, I would have gotten it without video game.
The correct answer is Minions 2.
Yeah, that was a big movie last year. Or, no, Minions.
Yeah, little known, Minions actually debuted in 1971 as a Spider-Man adversary.
Oh, really?
That's true. Yeah.
You heard it here first.
It's like those conspiracies.
Minions predate Gru.
Yeah, it's like those conspiracies that you see, like, some, like, random pop culture reference in, like, an ancient Egyptian thing. It's like...
Yeah.
Minions appearing in 1971 Spider-Man.
The fun part about chase sections in this game is they actually move faster the closer you are to them. So, try not to suck and they'll go a little faster. But I suck, so there's that.
Also, don't mind the silliness on my end with the cars that are not supposed to be here.
PS5 loads so many extra cars that are not supposed to be anywhere, and it's objectively funny.
Good for the PS5.
Yeah,
Spider-Man's about to phase into the car.
Life. It's really prominent in DLC runs, because DLC runs have a lot more, like, chasing stuff.
Can I get the news reporter in the car, please?
I doubt it, but go for it.
I got it in practice.
I got a really good one where the truck just went straight through 10 cars.
Oh, wow, okay, I got a really good one.
I love this console.
I didn't even see her. Let's just say that.
Thank you, Sony, for making this masterpiece.
Get some sleep.
Oh, I went to the suit. Wait, what was that? Okay. I will take that. I was mid fast travel. I fat fingered R1 to go to the suits, and I still fast traveled.
Nice.
Not a problem.
Easy.
I don't care if I lose everything else, but I have to find my Spidey drive. Can't be that hard. Finding a tiny flash drive in a 30-ton garbage truck.
You know what? Might be easy.
This question.
Nice
Actually, we have it
segue.
as medium, so.
It might be easy if you know about it.
If you know, right?
2.5 million of what device were recalled in September 2016 due to a manufacturing fault with their lithium-ion batteries?
iPhones?
Of course it's
Nope.
locked. Can't have people
Androids?
It's not really breaking and entering.
It is. It is an Android device.
Okay.
What do you mean it's an Android device? It's not just an Android.
There are a lot.
Time to panic.
There are a lot.
I know nothing about Android devices, so I'm of no help here.
Yeah, I think we're both done on that one.
Oh no.
I only know about this because so many of them caught fire.
Yeah, if you took a flight around that time, they were
Yeah.
Really? Wait.
specifically banned.
Banned on planes.
Thanks, Eddie. I mean, original. Nope. Stuff's not here.
This is mainly do you remember September 2016, which
I remember.
oh man.
I remember nothing. Like I remember, like 2020 happened, and I only remember after that. So.
My only thought is like laptops, because
It is a phone. It is a phone.
No,
It is a phone.
I know nothing about Android phone models, so like an Android's the best answer you're getting out of me.
Fair enough. You name the I'll give you whoever if somebody can name the manufacturer, I'll give you 5 seconds, and then we'll move on.
Samsung?
There you go. 5 seconds for Bert. It is the Samsung Galaxy Note 7.
Sure.
It was a big. There were a lot of jokes around them. You know, if you just like start a campfire or
Please be here. Please
do a
be
crime,
here.
things like that.
Do a crime.
Do a crime.
Yeah. Can't take them on planes. Because don't do that. I think I've seen like recently, like they're still like written like they're like named in like things you can't take on a plane. It's like
Why didn't I ever finish?
even this year, somehow people might still have them.
I can make this work.
Yeah, no impact was. That's fine.
All right, I just showcased something ridiculous during that one line. For some reason, if you pause and unpause, the line gets skipped.
Okay, well, this night isn't quite going as planned.
It does not save any time. It's the guy who thinks he's Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you just pause and unpause on it, it just skips it.
I did not know that. I'm failing trivia at my own video game. What am I
figured
doing
it out
here?
today, Pess. By 2 runs earlier today, I figured it out.
2 runs? How much free time do you have, man?
All of the free time.
I have a job.
Just make free time during the job. Easy.
Just got a weapon. Huh. Looks like MJ's story just got published.
Speaking of jobs,
I think I'll find somewhere else to stay.
let's go.
What was Takuya Yamashiro's occupation before discovering a UFO and becoming Spider-Man in Toei's 1970s Spider-Man series?
I recently watched this. Oh, he was a motorcyclist. Like he's a professional motorcycle racer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a banner show, by the way. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, please.
I have not
30
seen
seconds.
it, so I guess I will have to.
It's fantastic.
Don't tell me
Yamashiro's confirmed to be in Across the Spider-Verse.
She promised she would give up that life.
You gotta make sure that you're lore ready.
I should probably go watch the first movie because I'm going to watch the second
First
one.
movie's really good.
Yeah.
The first movie's so good.
I saw a trailer for Across and it looks really good, so should be a good time.
To be putting yourself at risk like this.
Good times.
Hey Yuri, You still have Black Cat's suit and equipment in the evidence lockup, right?
Right. Now we have a really long break between action where we go to one mission spawn with spawns of dialogue, and then we go to Feast, which nothing fun ever happens at Feast, and then we wait for the next actual fight to happen. Like, the pacing of this run's really interesting, because it starts out insane with like a bunch of glitches and stuff, then it really slows down, and then in Act 2 it gets really insane again.
Cuz, what do you mean nothing fun happens at Feast? We're about to sleep on a couch.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, because Spider-Man just got evicted.
That sounds not as great.
That's not as
like, he was the last mission, he got evicted and was picking through the garbage for his stuff. You will never see Batman do that.
Mr. Lee's okay.
I mean, he only cared about his Spidey drive. He only cared about a USB stick.
Yep, which fair.
Happy right now.
Yeah.
Kinda went viral. And get this, Mayor Osborn just announced he's going to give Officer...
But yeah, we have...
Drive?
Yeah, he calls it Spidey drive.
Osborn's campaign rally
Okay.
He calls everything Spidey something.
Honestly, I would probably do the same thing.
I mean, you have to commit to the bit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course.
Like, you call yourself a Spider-Man, you have to commit to the bit. Frankly, he should have also trademarked it, but, like, how do you do that anonymously? Do you get a friend to do it? Do you, like, create a company to do it? Like,
you have to do, like, a shell company, and then...
head out into the city and try to
it's probably a legal nightmare.
Probably.
Speaking of trademarks, great segue, May.
Excellent.
The educational TV show, The Electric Company, was produced by what non-profit organization?
PBS?
Nope. This counts as an electricity question, by the way.
I've never heard of that show.
I think PBS is who broadcasted it, but they did not produce it.
And this was an educational show in the 70s.
I don't want to jinx us.
I think that sounds right.
Yeah.
God, so I need to think of a non-profit that was around in the 70s? Oh, goodness.
I had a feeling there's going to be an electric company question, but that was not where I was going.
This company still exists, and it has a new name. And if you give us the new name, that will also be valid.
Goodness gracious. You're killing me here, May. Oh.
Officers respond. Witness report of an active drug deal. Available officers report to Turtle Bay. Over.
They make another television show that is very famous.
I'm sure they do.
And so their new name is named after that.
I am sure that they do.
Any thoughts?
Nope, no thought. Brain empty.
What is a very popular PBS show, and has been for the past 50 years.
Like, Sesame Street's the thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
There's a Sesame Street company? I mean, there's the Jim Henson Company, but that's not non-profit.
It is not the Jim Henson Company. It is the Sesame... blank.
Sure.
Sesame Inc., Sesame Company? I don't know. I don't know where you're going with it.
I don't know where I'm going with this either.
Sesame.biz.
Sesame. Yeah. Well, the answer is the Children's Television Workshop.
You two stay here.
Which, as of 2000, is the Sesame Workshop.
Sure.
Gotta find the survivors fast.
May coming out here with the hard questions.
That one was a medium, so...
Yeah, I think you need to reclassify some of these questions, man.
Do you know how hard it is to get question difficulties? It's very difficult.
I was a former
medium.
teacher. I have some idea.
You were around for the typography questions, which I put as all medium.
Back in the day.
And now I'm not allowed to write typography questions anymore.
Some lessons you have to learn the hard way, you know? This is a pretty intensive fight, because you have these set spawns. We're trying to set drones at pretty specific points to take care of them, and we're really hoping for gadget refills. The gadgets refill either randomly whenever you beat up an enemy, or they refill when you use finishers. Finishers slow down time and play an animation, so they're kind of slow. And on Friendly Neighborhood, like, enemies die quickly, and your drop rate's supposed to be good. So you just kill guys and hope it works out. And sometimes you get screwed, and then you die.
Yeah, that's me right now. I have 0 drones right now.
Ooh. Yeah, that happens. Also, as good as drones are, sometimes you set drones in the exact place you're supposed to, and they don't shoot anything. But there's not that much RNG in this run, honestly. It's a pretty consistent run for the most part, but drones like to play not nice sometimes.
Alright, so somebody in the chat actually gave the answer to one of our questions before we asked it. It's a level of precognition that I don't think we've ever seen before. So I think we'll do one final electricity question, and then are we close to a time where we could go to our first?
We're close to the end of Act 1. That'd be a good time.
Perfect. Then, while we get to the end of there, who is the house band of the Muppet Show?
House band of the Muppet Show. Oh my goodness, I should know this.
Call you when it's done.
Rick, I should absolutely know this. I know Monsters on the Drum.
It wouldn't be as simple as Kermit.
Kermit is not the house band.
No, he's not the house band.
He's the MC for the Muppet Show.
He's the MC.
Yeah.
There's a name for the band, and I have seen the Muppet Show, and I cannot think of it for some reason.
And I have not seen the Muppet Show.
That makes it harder.
If you can name the lead, because the lead's name is also in the band name.
Like, it's not... Because, like, what is his... I'm trying to think of the name of the drummer. Is it... Because it's like Monster or Cannibal or...
It is Animal, but it is not related, to the name. Right.
This is your master plan? Replace Fisk?
Man, I'm trying to blank.
Afraid I have to ask you to pull over the helicopter, sir.
What are the words of all is electric? That's it, I guess.
I guess.
Something, electric, something.
something profit.
Possibly. Well, only if you get the question right.
You can profit with bonus time.
Then there was a point in time I knew the answer, and I'm drawing a blank.
Please don't screw this up.
Which is the worst feeling, but that is how it goes sometimes.
Well, are you ready to either kick yourself or be like, I would have never gotten that?
Yeah.
The answer is Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
The Electric Mayhem. Yeah, that was buried in there somewhere. Not today, though.
So how long have we got left in this first act?
We got one more mission.
Yeah, I am heading to the final mission right now.
Are you doing the flashing light warnings version or the save?
I will not do that version.
Yeah, so I think whoever finishes it first will just pause after that.
When Bert finishes it first?
Yeah, well, you never know. You probably know,
blocks.
but you never know.
Unless you just decide to soft block right now, Bert.
Good.
You could just, that's a funny bit.
You could just not go near the car, Bert.
I could do it for the content.
But would it be worth it?
Probably not.
It's like, I think the trivia's close, so probably not.
Mom?
No, another day I might have gotten that. That's trivia for you.
Well, don't worry, we made it easier by making it through a speedrun during it, so...
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, while we're doing that last mission, we can just toss another one in there, right?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Just slip another question.
Why not?
Just squeeze, just let it, so I can buy there real quick. What was Mysterio's original career?
Nice going, kid.
Are you okay?
A magician?
No.
That would be a go-to.
Say an illusionist? Those are like the most obvious.
Yeah.
It is neither.
No. I mean, let me quickly make sure that I got this right, but...
I'll have you go find Dad, okay?
Say, was he a scientist of
No,
some
I
kind?
think I remember this is correct.
Yeah.
No, he was a filmmaker.
I'll find him.
Yes.
Special effects
But
artist?
specifically, yes. That is also right, so... 20 seconds for Pez. Good thing I looked it up because I would have not I did not put it as an alternative answer. He was a special effects artist and stuntman.
Nice.
We put down stuntman, so good on making us check.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten stuntman. Yeah, so Burke's doing...
This should work?
Yeah, Burke's doing another... It's the same thing
this might be
you saw...
tight. This might be a bit close.
Same thing you saw earlier where we open the create menu and open the map at the same...
Oh, wow, I got it.
At the same time, and that speeds up that little bit of Miles falling off the thing. It also stops the demons from spawning in for a couple seconds, which gives us just enough time to run past where demons would see us and the mission would fail.
Yeah, they're called demons.
They're called demons.
Also, no soft block.
Nice.
Nice.
That was right there.
So, my turn to go for it.
All right, that is Act 1 on my end.
All right, are you ready? We'll let Pesca pass this.
I need to get this glitch quickly because this is a lot.
Yeah.
We'll go to our first break.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
I don't have a timer on me, so this is a little weird. I'm trying to wait for 9 seconds.
I just got the question marks.
Yeah, I don't know the question marks, but this should be like 10 or 11, so yeah, we're good.
Solid evidence and we'll talk.
Solid evidence.
We're good. Let me just run past this bit, and I could stop here.
Was right.
Such a goofy animation, God.
I can stop whenever you say stop.
Yeah, I'll pause whenever.
Then pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. All right. Don't go anywhere. We are not done, as you can clearly see. There's still a whole bunch of spiders to mend.
There's 2 more acts.
Yep, we're gonna. That's the phrasing I'm going with. But before we go to break, we got a couple announcements.
We do. SGDQ 2023 is coming up May 28th through June 4th in Minneapolis, Minnesota. If you're interested in attending the event, registration is now open until May 3rd. Go to GameStoneQuick.com for more info. Your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support GameStone Quick Hotfix. Please consider subscribing if you enjoy the daily speedrunning content.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Corvin.
And I'm Swoos, also your host.
In case you forgot how the game works, it's not enough to simply beat the game the fastest. Our runners are answering our trivia questions as they play, and the more questions they get right, the more seconds we take off their time. Currently, Burke is ahead in the game, just a little bit, a wee bit, and Pess is ahead in trivia questions. It's actually pretty close.
Yeah.
I don't know who's actually ahead in terms of our nonsense scoring system. So
I think it's Pess.
I think it might be Pess. It's really close. But there's only one way to find out. And that's to think fast. In 3, 2, 1, resume.
Run, Miles, run! I got the slow animation from pausing. Oh no.
Miles run? I thought this was a Peter run.
Yeah, Miles is also in this run.
Yeah, it's Miles. All right, so where are we at in the game in terms of who these characters are? Who is Spider-Man?
it just went from a happy-go-lucky, fun superhero fest to oh no, oh god, oh no. Like that's where we
Looks like the circuits need a little more juice.
Because we were just doing typical Spider-Man stuff, like he was, you know, taking down some bad guys. A new gang called the Demons showed up, and he was investigating what's going on with them. And then they just did a big old attack on a Osborn political rally that killed Miles' dad. And things just got real serious. Everyone's in a real dark place right now. That's the lore.
These must be where they're planning to attack.
Is Miles cross Spider-Verse in this game?
Explosives from
no, Miles is just a kid in this game.
Okay.
Later I can raise truck bombs.
Okay. He's just a kid. Near the end of the game, he gets bitten by a spider.
This wasn't a gang.
Okay.
Yo, spoilers?
Whoa, there's spiders in this game?
It's like, whoa, you're telling me the guy who leads his own video game you can buy now on the PlayStation Store?
Next, you're going to tell me he has a movie with one more coming out in June.
Yeah.
This is not an
Could there be two
advertisement.
Spider-Men in the same universe? I always thought it was like a city.
No, there's a lot of Spider-Men in the comic universe right now.
Yeah.
But I always thought they existed in different
They originally did. And then Miles was popular enough that when they destroyed the Ultimate Universe in Secret Wars, I believe, they transferred Miles and the other things people liked in the Ultimate Universe over.
That's smart.
So Miles has been in the same universe for a while at this point.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll get those campaign offices evacuated.
So it's like the old Republic then.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Sith. But instead of Sith, they're Spider-Men. I don't know that much about Star Wars lore. It's pretty much just this. So someday we'll do a Star Wars thing fast, and we'll show up with like 800.
You're going to have the deepest cuts.
So much.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But all of that's like non-canon now.
I think my favorite,
all the fun stuff.
my favorite Star Wars trivia.
It's like,
is,
well, when it's not canon, it's called Legends. So you just say in Legends, and you leave
in folklore.
Yeah, and you have them figure it out. See, this is why this game is hard. You have me talking, and I forget I need to swing south.
The reason why Mace Windu's lightsaber is purple, it's because Samuel L. Jackson wanted a purple lightsaber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Was it also like one of the actors wouldn't stop making this lightsaber noise?
Yeah, that was also a thing.
Yeah, I know that's a thing with like a lot, especially superhero movies. That's
I would do it
where they do like the pew pew.
Yeah, I would do it.
You all know the name for the Cantina music, and I'd like to remind you all you're on stream.
What else can I find around here?
Can we even say that?
I don't know. I'm not saying it. You can say it.
Yeah, good.
Played well. About what % of Spider Solitaire games are winnable?
60%?
That is too high.
40?
Let's go 30.
That's close enough. The answer is 1/3. Who said 30?
Yeah.
All right, well, that is 20 seconds.
I mean, I said it. It was me.
I said it.
You're stealing my 20 seconds.
I'm Spartacus.
These office.
Pete, glad to see you.
This office is locked.
How
do I get in
Spider
there?
Solitaire is fun. That's all I'm going to say. I like Spider Solitaire.
Don't feel
That's my hot take for this stream, is that I think Spider Solitaire, one of the most popular card games of all time, is pretty fun.
How could you?
How could you have
I like Spider Solitaire because regular Solitaire makes me think a little bit too hard. So I just like, ooh, number go next to another number. Got it.
Yeah.
And then there's like difficult Spider Solitaire where there's more than one suit, and that's too hard.
Apparently, the etymology of Spider Solitaire that I was told was wrong.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
based
told
after ice cream floats.
Yeah, exactly. People don't know. No, because I was told it's because like when you start to lose, like it creates like a horrible web that you have to unravel.
Okay.
But it's just because there's like 8 sets you have to fill.
Interesting.
Spiders have 8 legs. And that's it.
Now this is a deep cut trivia question, Burke. When you fast travel to Feast, what is your method to get to his backpack?
Hold R2 and forward.
You do the R2 forward thing. Okay, I do the dodge backward point launch. I'm pretty sure it's the same speed. It's at least very close.
Oh yeah, I'm about to do another form of backpack skipping, but this time I'm gonna walk in and out of a research station.
I finally got your evidence.
It's gonna look ridiculous.
Chinatown.
What am I going?
Hey, Yuri.
I definitely felt more behind.
Hey, Yuri.
Yep, and there we go. Just skipped Yuri's dialogue.
Yeah, the research station thing is hilarious and also very fast. You can also, remember I said changing visual settings reloads checkpoint? It can skip minor cutscenes, like here. So, you'll see that a few times.
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
I love that folder. Was so like.
Look at all this new stuff.
I don't know how to do.
Where did you get all this equipment?
Okay, no, that was a regular Spider-Man thing. Never mind.
What? You went upside down?
This time's going to be different.
No, I just saw like a thing, like a person shoot up, and I was like, "Wait, Spider-Man can just do that? That's not a business glitch."
He can do that.
It actually was a glitch. Then they retconned it into an entire Spider-Man game to make it make sense. Clearly.
I think that should do it.
Clearly.
Be sure to run a diagnostic.
Just want to throw another question at us?
I sure do. According to Rotten Tomatoes critic reviews, what 2 Marvel movies have the lowest rating? They are tied for the lowest rating.
Eternals.
That is one of them.
Thor: The Dark World.
It is not Thor, but Eternals is one.
Doctor, I need to go.
That is surprising. Thor: The Dark World.
I think that was like second lowest or third lowest or something. It was definitely down there.
Say, is this user or critic?
This is critic.
Ant-Man, Quantumania?
That is correct.
Still on for dinner?
Yeah.
Dinner?
They both
20 seconds for pass.
They both have a critic rating of 47, but their audience scores are 77 and 83% respectively. This is what we call a Mario movie moment.
Yeah. If you had said audience, I would have guessed Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Captain Marvel.
I can do a quick look and see what the lowest audience rate was.
Guess I'll just freelance for a while until she calls.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Captain Marvel because, well, yeah. That's a whole can of worms.
We'll wait as Spruce tabulates that data for us.
Yeah, because they have a list of all of them listed by the critic reviews, but like, that doesn't count. I'll find it. Keep spidering.
I'm petering right now.
Always be spider.
The lowest is Captain Marvel at 45.
Hey.
Above that is the Incredible Hulk from like 05.
Wow.
With the sad walking away music? No.
Say, can I get 5 seconds for my own question?
Third lowest is Iron Man 2.
It's another call from Doc.
And highest is... Any guesses on the highest? Actually, there are 2 tied for highest.
MCU?
Infinity War?
I would guess Endgame is...
It is not an Avengers movie.
Ooh.
Iron Man 1.
No Way Home?
Guardians 1?
What do you say, Kirk?
Guardians 1?
I said No Way Home.
No Way Home is tied for first. Guardians is not.
That makes sense.
Second is... Not... Actually, I don't know the popularity of this. It's not like an immediate...
Thor Ragnarok?
Nope. That's number 12.
I don't like... What other Marvel movies are there?
What would be the other audience thing? That's a...
These both have an audience score of 98%.
What other Marvel movie was like super beloved?
And not an Avengers movie. That is interesting. Winter Soldier?
No, that is number 5.
What other movies are there? Saw it. I imagine. X-Men First Class.
That's it.
Really? Okay,
no, it's
that was a good movie.
It is.
Oh, darn
That's
it.
not an MCU movie. So.
It is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
That's at 98?
That's at 98
Really?
score. Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Wow.
I'm surprised it's that high.
For more towers to activate.
So,
Yeah, if you haven't seen that movie, chat, it's a good movie.
All right, I will have to see it.
I said my next test was going to be X-Men 2. Darn.
Days of Future Past. Wolverine Origins. Logan.
Also,
Wolverine Origins was not a good movie, I will say.
And this is another, we're waiting for missions to spawn,
Yeah.
so you see both of us just killing some, like, taking out some crimes because we want gadget reloads.
oh, there we go. I just showed off a bit by standing on the rooftop. The triangle prompt to enter the door extends slightly above, so you can hit the triangle prompt from there, and Spider-Man will just teleport down.
What is this place?
As you do.
Also, this mission is very busted. I'm going to tap this guy, and then he's going to catch me. I'm going to stack manual save and photo mode on top of each other. And now I can't get caught again.
Oh.
So I'm able to just do the rest of the mission. And everyone is just going to start chasing me. You might see MJ have a spidey sense.
Yeah, they will swing, like, Burke, slow down 2 seconds so that they try to punch you.
Yes, there it is.
Like
the flash above MJ's head.
They will actually punch MJ, and she actually has an animation of recoiling. Nothing happened.
This is what it looks like when I play Metal Gear Solid.
I love it so much.
So everyone chasing me is like, oh no.
What is Tombstone using these for?
All right.
I actually recently played Metal Gear Solid 5.
Get the gear from my office.
Very solid game. No pun intended. Solid.
I played Metal Gear Solid 1 recently.
Ooh.
I didn't love it. There's a lot of esoteric stuff in that game. It's very much a PlayStation 1 game in so many ways.
Hey, it's me.
This is crazy.
Yes, I have no clue why this glitch works. It works.
That's the best kind of glitch.
I'm just going to intentionally slow down here because look at this. There's a... If you go slow enough, the whole building will follow you. It's... Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Somebody was in a hurry.
Like, this used to be one of the worst missions in the run, and now it's a complete mockery.
I'm okay. But you gotta find Mr. Standish, fast. Those guys in the masks kidnapped him and forced him up to his place.
Speaking of, I don't have a segue for this.
Speaking of complete mockeries?
Speaking of complete mockeries.
What is the only MCU film to not have a dedicated post-credit scene?
Not have a dedicated close credits,
That being a post-credit scene made for that film.
Infinity War?
It's not Infinity War.
Wow, that I haven't seen a lot of MCU movies, so.
Like,
well, if you could name
No Way Home.
It's not No Way Home.
Because it just had a trailer at the end of it, right?
It did, yeah.
I'll have to look on that, but
like I remember it just being a Doctor Strange trailer at the end.
So
yeah, it was Doctor Strange.
That may also be right, but the answer to this has a trailer for Far From Home as its post credits.
Endgame?
It is Endgame.
Yes.
Let me go look for the. Apparently, No Way Home does have a proper post credit scene.
What's post credit scene?
You just got fooled into giving a huge hint.
Yeah, well.
You just got social engineered.
How could I?
Big smarter, not
20 seconds for
right?
Pets, by the way.
No, seriously, what is the post-credit scene that's not the Doctor Strange trailer? That's the only one I can think of.
Maybe I should take him out.
Apparently, it's of Venom.
Oh, the Venom bit,
And then it was Multiverse of Madness, yeah.
Right. Gotcha.
So.
Yeah, and Endgame is just the really fancy credits with all the actors. And
All right. It's been too long.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it.
No one's looking forward
We're
to this.
overdue. What renewable power source generates 1/6 of the world's electricity?
Water?
I was right.
Yeah.
Hydroelectric.
20 seconds to pass. It is hydroelectric. Which is more than all other types of renewable energy combined, which I thought was interesting.
Makes sense. We've been building dams forever.
Shout outs to water. Big fan.
Water's great.
Have you ever tried that? I highly recommend it.
I highly recommend everyone who's watching take a swig of water right now.
We're not sponsored, but
stay hydrated. Are you hydrated right now, dear viewer?
I know I'm not.
Good.
Yeah, same.
Championship level hydration. Come on. That's a deep cut that someone in chat might know.
Part of what helps too is that hydroelectric dams are really big, and the water's already there.
What happened with Standish?
Yeah, so we might as well build it, right?
You mean you don't have to make more water?
That's a very complicated subject.
No, that is. I am memeing. That is a very complicated issue.
Yeah.
All infrastructure is a very complicated issue I am not actually qualified to talk about. We're memeing, guys. It's a speedrun show. Don't come after me.
Hotfix presents civil engineering.
If May had her way, that's what the questions would be.
No. If I had my way, I would do a show about like it'd be like about like typography and trains.
I like
it's just
trains.
a history of it's just a show where we just talk about like the history of like subway signage.
Oh yeah, everyone's favorite topic.
I mean, I feel like I could make that a podcast. I get like some viewers. People be like, "Oh, that's interesting."
Subway signage is my favorite mobile game.
Me too. But I think as a hotfix show, it wouldn't make as much sense.
We'll pitch it.
I mean, you might as well pitch it, right?
That's true. The worst they could do is say no.
That's what they say.
They say no. Yeah.
If you would, if you would watch Corvame and Swoops present Subway signage, it's a vertical video format hotfix show about.
Just on TikTok.
Put a one in chat right now.
It's the only hotfix show that is only hosted on TikTok, and we just talk about graphics of subway signs in games.
I like trains.
And then we put a speedrun next to it to keep your attention.
Subway Surfers.
It's like, May, I am very distraught to tell you that Spider-Man destroys a train in this run.
No!
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing that.
Wait, does he destroy the train because, like out of a hatred of
infrastructure is bad.
Or like something has happened and he has to like stop the train in like a very classic Spider-Man
He has to stop it.
It's got to be situational.
That's not his
I
fault.
don't think Spider-Man just goes on a rampage destroying public transit.
And
that would be weird.
And Spider-Man
a comic run.
It'd be very un-New Yorker of Spider-Man.
And
Spider-Man versus Amtrak.
But the best part is he's so knowledgeable about the city. He's like, hey, I know that there's construction on this specific street that I would be pulling the train up on. So I know there shouldn't be anyone here. If there's any construction workers, oopsie.
Everyone's in costume.
That's not a dress, so I guess there isn't.
You think Spider-Man would be the kind of New Yorker who goes on like Twitter and talks about how like New York is unlike any other city in the world because it has bodegas?
I mean, considering he has a Twitter account in-game,
Yeah, there's a social feed feature.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but like, is he that guy?
Yeah, is he annoying about it?
I don't think he even like has any like tweets that he puts out. It's just like what other people say about him.
Okay. That's a valid way to use social media, so I respect that.
Yep, I respect it. I wish I had that self-control.
Spider-Man and I would get into a fight about pizza, is what I'm trying to say. All right. Where can you find both Dr. Doom's Fearfall and The Amazing Adventures
Universal
of Spider-Man?
Studios Orlando.
That is technically incorrect.
Universal Studios theme park in Orlando.
That is still technically incorrect.
It's Islands of Adventure.
There
That's
you
what
go.
you're going for.
Yeah, Pesci already had that one.
I know you knew it, but I wanted to be pedantic. Do you know the region of the park, like the named area of the park?
It's a Marvel themed land.
It is.
It's like Superhero Island.
That's correct as well, for no extra points, but that is 20 seconds for Pess. You know what else you can find there?
You can find a bunch of stuff there.
There's
I know there's a Fantastic Four spinner ride for some reason.
There's also the Fantastic Four Cafe.
Yeah, there's an arcade there.
There's the Hulk coaster, which is very good.
The Hulk coaster?
Yeah, it's the Incredible Hulk coaster. It's a really good ride. Yeah, there's some fun licensing stuff for Marvel in theme parks, where Disney owns the property now, but Universal has had Marvel in their Orlando park since like the late 90s. So they have the rights to Marvel in theme parks on the East Coast, and Disney has it on the West Coast, which is
so it's only in.
Oh, why did I?
So it's only in Universal. Oh, East
And
Coast.
what's the matter, Spider-Wimp? You afraid of my mighty horn?
No. No, I'm not.
We love that guy, by the way.
We love him. He's got the spirit.
Where'd they take the lady?
He's confused, but he got the spirit. Yeah, this mission's really technical. It has two really hard glitches back to back.
That's the perfect time for electricity.
I like how Berg just climbed through the floor.
Yeah.
Just hopped on the
Yeah.
wall, turned around, and went forward and clipped through.
Yeah,
That's great.
The first technical glitch here is a manual save glitch, where you hold a button, you make a manual save, and because you hold a button, you can still control the menu, so you can skip cutscene, and that does weird thing to Spidey's positioning, which allows us to stand on the rail, which means we can go into the next room when we're supposed to go in a vent after those guys get taken out. So you're supposed to do that, and then we go near where we're supposed to exit the vent to spawn in the enemies. And then we have the what's called school clip that Burke just did, and I'm about to attempt to do, where he basically climbed through the wall using negative shockwave, which is a suit power. And
yeah, that's me. I'll explain later. But
I'm
right now, you need to find
not getting a good setup for it right now. There we go.
Oh, wait, there was a guy still, like, under the effect of Mr. Negative at the end of that cutscene there.
And that's, it's... So, we didn't really talk about it, but Web Blossom and Negative Shockwave are two suit powers where, you can clip out a bounce because those powers, like, push Spider-Man's body, like, in a certain way. Negative Shockwave pulls him to the ground, so, like, Web Blossom will, like, push him through objects, so like both ways, both suit powers, we just... Both suit powers, there are some fun setups to get out of bounds, and as you've seen, out of bounds looks really weird in this game.
You could also use Rock Out.
Yeah, you can, sometimes. Rock Out's a bit weirder, and also takes more time. We use Negative Shockwave because the animation's slower, or faster. There is less of fun, is what I'm trying to say.
I just got what we call R1 bug. You're supposed to hold R1 to interact with these, and for some reason, it will just stop doing it.
If you don't get R1 bug, are you really at Spider Hack?
Copy that. Keep an eye on the exterior while we try to track down the issue.
These are the real questions. Anyway, that was
we have real questions. Hold up. We put a lot of effort into this. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Questions? You're making the... Hang on.
Did somebody say questions?
For example, In what country was the first grid-connected nuclear power plant built?
United States?
No.
Russia?
Russia?
I mean, not technically.
The USSR.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll give you both 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You kind of both got it.
Gotta move.
Obnin's,
Hi, MJ.
I probably pronounced that wrong. Nuclear power plant was connected to the power grid in June 1954.
That's old. Some might say.
Some might say.
Some might say that.
Just don't do anything crazy.
Some scholars might say
We
that
talked about
old.
how all of us are old on this show, and that's older than
There's the R1 bug. We did it. All right.
Oh yeah. This vent that I'm crawling through right now.
Switching to a secure line.
There's just this funny thing to where I'm just gonna look this way, and there's Avengers Tower.
It'll be your word against mine. And I
Hey, that's a reference.
behind bars right now.
There's just no wall there.
Talking to Wilson Fisk?
And then you go to the PowerPoint of Doom.
Yeah, it is time
Doom,
for the
Doom.
PowerPoint of Doom, to where I'm just going to be pressing one button for a minute.
Doom.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, is it like low frame rate? Is that why it's the power? Oh, I see.
It's because they
literal
put all their
PowerPoint.
it's because they put all the self-incriminating stuff on one PowerPoint. And that's
Genius.
a good idea. They literally have a frame where they show a guy in handcuffs. If this gets out, we're screwed. Let me put this in this PowerPoint with visual reference.
You know, I'm gonna actually say that having learned about, like if you ever look into any corporate fraud, this kind of checks out. They're really good at documenting their fraud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe
People love to be like, I'm gonna send in an email like, by the way, we're doing crimes.
How did we get caught?
One of my favorite things about that PowerPoint is there's a thing on PS4 that we call digital dialogue disruption that is only for the digital versions of the game, to where you can get rid of most of the dialogue. So for that part of the run, it is called the PowerPoint of Zoom, because you can just hit next slide like instantly, so it's over in like 5 seconds.
Can we talk about how stupid that whole setup is? The setup for that on PS4 is, for whatever reason, whenever you change to, if you have the English version of the game and you want to play on a foreign language, you have to download the foreign language, like from the store, so you can interrupt that download, and interrupting the download means that none of the dialogue in the game plays. None of it.
Alright, I'm about to do an old school trick. I'm just gonna tap this guy and then go the other way.
Out of the way, Philip. House guest.
The classic, you tap him on the right shoulder and go left.
Yep.
Got him.
Also, I did miss a skip, so I had to watch a little cutscene.
Got it. Time to move.
Which skip are you talking about?
Anyone related to
When you're about to start uninvited, like to where it's like Spider-Man just seeing MJ being held at gunpoint.
You can skip that?
Yeah, if you time a pause correctly, you can restart checkpoint and it skips the whole cutscene.
She's nervous.
Man, Bert keeps not telling me about tech, guys. This isn't fair. None of this is fair. I want to redo, Kappa. No.
Hey
Again,
man, it's in my tutorial. Come on.
Again, guys, we're memeing. Bert's great. He's also way better at this game than I am.
I'm just gonna run in front of this truck and skip part of the mission.
Nice.
Which is pretty funny. Yep, they literally despawn. It's great. This is the one of only a couple stealth sections we actually have to do. That glitch you saw us do earlier with the intentionally getting caught thing will come back.
Well, that was maybe the most
I went too far on the shoulder touching, so whoopsie. Means I need to get more trivia questions right.
All right.
Who's pick one? Research, and the best you got is sorry, Charlie.
What is the best-selling superhero game?
What?
MJ, no, I screwed
Marvel Spider-Man PS4.
It is Marvel Spider-Man PS4. It is just this game.
Well, no, it's this game on PS4. Which
it is just
technically a different
almost
game.
this. Yeah. Effectively. All right, another one. So, to preface this, I mark this as hard unless it's in this game, which I don't know. Then it's easy.
Okay.
What is the name of Peter Parker's high school?
Midtown High?
That is correct.
That is right.
That is no.
Yeah.
It's not.
30 seconds.
Judging by your not immediate answer, I will assume that it's not.
Yeah.
So
no, that's in the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yep. For towers to activate.
Which I assume is where he got it.
All right.
All right, lightning round. Do one more. Wait, lightning round.
Lightning round.
Yeah, that's
nice segue.
During World War II, what size of battery did the U.S. Navy designate as Type C, leading to confusion?
What?
Huh?
During World War II, what size of battery did the U.S. Navy designate as Type C, leading to confusion?
That's not confusing at all. We talking like AA, AAA? What are we talking here?
something like that. That is a size of battery.
It is neither of those, though.
I should tell you, he has reservations.
Wait, isn't there literally just a C battery?
There is. That's the point. Is that just Type C is not a C cell battery.
Gotcha. I'm the same way. I'll let Ed May know.
What is Type C?
And I'll make sure I'm there his first day.
Thank you again. This means a lot to both of us.
Can we?
Any guesses?
I only know like AA, AAA.
There's 9 volt.
It is not 9 volt. You definitely know more batteries than those two.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we sure?
Do you know your alphabet?
Sometimes.
Then you sometimes
Yeah, it goes
know.
A.
There's quad A. Yeah.
And then there's like, is there a D battery?
There is.
There is, and that's the answer. 20 seconds. D batteries were always in like remote control cars and stuff.
D batteries are like lantern batteries. You put like 6 of them in there and it still lasts you 2 hours.
Yeah, they're not amazing. Yes, Type C was D cell, which is normal and good.
Makes sense.
Sure. Just make the D battery a C battery. Let's confuse
But then what does the
everybody.
C battery become?
I
don't think there's a B
questions.
battery.
No.
I think there is.
Is there?
Is there? It's not like common.
D cell battery.
Why you never see B batteries? Reader's Digest. Okay. Well, that makes sense.
So it doesn't. Oh, they do exist.
They're just not like
They stop-
popular for consumers.
Hey, sorry.
Yeah, B batteries like single A are like not used anymore.
Doesn't matter. Check the neurosensors, would you? We need a faster response time.
On it.
It looks like they were phased out ages
Try to get it
ago.
under 3 milliseconds.
B isn't. B's batteries are most commonly found within a European 4.5 volt lantern battery, not to be confused with the vacuum tube B battery,
course.
which is different.
Oh
I
yes,
landed-
why didn't I know this? Of course.
I landed on the Wikipedia page for list of battery sizes. It starts out with 4/5 AA. Stop.
Okay.
Then it goes half AA, and then quadruple A, triple A, double A, single
I love
A,
quadruple A's.
B, C, sub C, D, F, N,
I love-
A11, A23, and so on.
All right, look at the picture of F. It's just like a toilet roll tube.
It's just a tube.
They stuck a battery.
They have a double A
I'll
for
post this in
scale.
chat.
Yeah, they have a double A for scale, and it's just
It's just a
It's
toilet roll
chunky.
tube. N's I have seen.
what's everyone's favorite battery type? Mine is 4/5 AA.
I think that's mine now too.
That is now mine.
There's no picture. There's no page for it. It is the same diameter as a AA battery used in small electronics, including electric shaver. Just singular electric shaver. Thank you, Wiki.
I'm a pretty big fan of CR2s.
Okay.
They're just stubby. They're cute.
What about 4SR44?
Hold on, let me look.
That's at the bottom of the cylindrical battery section. Then we get to rectangular battery section.
Oh, that one's good too. I like that one. Welcome to battery talk.
There's
how about J batteries?
There's
where's the hotfix show where you just talk about batteries?
That's right after. That's right after.
Civil engineers.
Subway signage.
So there's 6-volt lantern spring. There's lantern screw. Then there's lantern big. There's just a big lantern battery.
Big lantern?
Then there's a whole section for camera batteries.
Look at CRP2. It's like 2 batteries in one.
That sounds like a Star Wars character.
It probably is.
It might be. I don't know.
Hold on.
Say, I haven't watched Rebels. I don't know.
No, CRP2 is just a battery.
There is the CR2 heavy blaster pistol, but there is a CR series of ships. But I don't know if there's a CRP2, unfortunately.
Well, let's make one.
I didn't know there were so many battery types. There's like a billion button cell types.
This is why I think I wrote so many electricity questions, because I just got this is what I was doing for like an entire evening.
There's zinc air cells.
On Wikipedia, learning about the most esoteric battery types ever made.
Oh, there's obsolete batteries. The PX19. It was used in the Polaroid.
That's a workout program.
It was used in the Polaroid automatic land camera, as opposed to the C camera.
Systems are unsecured.
All right, we're gonna pitch battery talk. Yeah. We just put on a VOD when we talk about batteries.
There's a 30 volt. There's a 45 volt. There's a 67.5 volt.
That's
a lot of volts.
That's a lot.
For reference, a typical AA battery is 1.5 volts. So
each A is 0.75 volts.
True.
I'm in the clear. That was intense.
There's one other battery.
Oh, hey mom.
One other battery? That's only one?
It is a proprietary silver oxide button battery made for Casio mini card calculators, and it is no longer made.
You said I did.
Wait, I need to see this.
It doesn't have a picture.
Turns out we're not scrapping battery talk.
All right, run's over. Let's talk batteries.
Bring about obsolete battery talk.
Also, when you get past a certain point, the names become all over the place. For example, the SR41 silver oxide battery is also known as the AG3, the SG3, the G3A, the LR41, 192/184/392, 6135-99-949-0402 NS. Or QR41, all of our favorite battery types. They're all here with us.
Wait,
that one was a mouthful.
Wait, May, I thought we were talking batteries. Why are you naming Kingdom Hearts games?
Yeah.
Why are you leaking someone's password?
That's my favorite Kingdom Hearts game. 613-999-949-0402.
I'm heading to the gallery to make sure Michaels gets to his new.
Oh, they sell 4-bit AA batteries online. I should get some.
Just buy
let's
buy a bunch of batteries and bring it on the next podcast
it's like show and tell.
episode.
Let's do another question as my cat sits on my keyboard and opens every application on my computer.
Yeah, cat.
The film Blade Runner is based off of what Philip K. Dick novel?
iRobot?
I have to stop that truck.
No.
Tank, whatever.
iRobot is also based on. iRobot's based off of an Asimov novel, I believe.
Makes sense.
Uh-oh. I've never had that before. That's new.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Crash.
Oh, you got the crash with the load into.
At least you submitted the error report. That's good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Burke, that has actually happened to me before. I've got a crash in that. Yes, as when Spider-Man jumps off the building. Yeah.
No, I had it like I'm on the truck, just shooting concussive blast.
Okay,
yeah,
I have not seen that.
Well, there's the GDQ staple.
There we go.
Everyone say the line.
Say the line, Bart.
Say the line, Bart.
That's never happened before.
Yay! Any guesses for the question?
I'm just trying to.
It has electric in the name. That's your hint.
Trying to think of sci-fi.
Yeah.
Electric City?
Nope. It is a question.
Sorry, but I'm not on board with Operation Missile.
It's like Jeopardy. The answer is a question.
Yeah, in that case, I definitely don't know it.
Yeah, we're in the dark here.
It is like a pretty common phrase, sort of.
Electric Boogaloo?
I wish.
No.
I wish.
The answer is: do androids dream of electric sheep?
We make this quick. I got a date with your boss.
Nope.
Nothing.
Would never gotten that.
Nah.
He is coming. He is coming, and he will destroy all.
That's a good movie if you haven't seen it.
A good movie.
That one
I've
on
never
my
heard
list
of
as
the book.
well.
Is it a good book, though?
I've not read the book.
Probably. It inspired Blade Runner. Can't be that bad.
Yeah. All right. Are both of you going to successfully get through this time without any sort of technical hijinks?
Shenanigans.
I mean, this is the least stable mission in the game. I don't know why.
I've never seen a crash on collision course, so...
Again, I have, but mine was when Spider-Man jumps off the building.
Like... I've played this game for 1,500 hours and I've never seen that. Like,
that
ever.
Looks like he hit Control I in Photoshop.
Oh, yeah, that's Mr. Negative.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Also, this is some really cool tech that we like just now figured out how it works in the last like couple weeks. Is in terms of gadgets, if you fast travel or you reset checkpoint, if you have at least 2 gadgets, you will automatically get the rest of the gadgets back.
Also, I found out today that exiting Otto's lab also counts for that.
Norman wanted to use it.
Yeah, I have no clue if that was an intentional design thing, but I guess it would have had to be.
Slinking away like a rat.
Because it doesn't... If you have 0 gadgets in reload, you still have 0 gadgets. So I'm not sure why that is the way it is.
Alright, so I have to go back about 5 minutes. In what world is "do androids dream of electric sheep" a common phrase?
Alright, I didn't mean a common phrase. It is...
He was thinking of counting sheep,
It's not an obscure reference. It is a thing that has been
Counting
said.
sheep, yeah.
Yeah.
One way or the other, you will join me.
Someone in the chat was wondering that, and I was like, yeah, wait a minute.
Do you not say it on a daily basis?
Wait a minute.
Oh, you're missing
I
out.
mean,
No,
I
not
think
anymore.
I think we've established, given the 15 minutes of battery talk, that I'm not necessarily...
How excited we get around batteries.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I walk into work every day. It's like, hey, how you doing? It's like, I'm good. Have you ever thought if androids dream of electric sheep?
Oh, I'm always thinking this.
How was your weekend?
Good.
I learned about quadruple 4/5 A batteries. Had a good time.
You joke. I have a friend group who will be very interested.
I would do that. I have done it 20 minutes ago.
Everybody, your homework is to go and insert battery talk into your group chat.
Every group chat.
Any group chat you're in needs to learn about 4/5 AA batteries.
I agree.
I think this is required reading. As is Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep.
As is, what band has had the most Billboard Hot 100 top 40 hits without a single #1?
AC/DC.
Nope.
That was going to be electricity based.
It is electricity
based, I'm sure.
Destroy the mask.
So this is a fun part because you just get gadgets back.
Now I'm just going to start naming random bands. Judas Priest?
Nope, that is not electricity related.
You can come back to the light.
Electricity related.
AC/DC has never had a #1 hit, but not as many as this one. On the Billboard, at least.
What?
I'm trying to think of electric related bands.
They've had 20 of them.
That's a lot.
By the way.
Wow.
That is a lot.
That is a lot. Dang.
No #1s. They're a good band.
Yeah, they must be.
Electric.
It is Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
I mean, why wouldn't it be?
No, what do you mean? They always get #1. Come on.
I mean, let's look at the
I should call MJ.
the Dr. Teeth discography here.
Please leave a detailed message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
What are
It
you
is
up
not
to
listed.
now, MJ?
Is it? No, it is. But it doesn't say. Doesn't say if they got any #1s. That's a bummer.
That is a bummer.
Something at GCT. But what could they possibly need here? Should probably call Peter and let him know what I'm doing. Actually, scratch that.
It's actually got 2 electricity references in its name.
To my laptop.
Yeah, in a way.
In a way.
I mean, one of them isn't necessarily an electricity
Right.
reference, but it often is.
Microbes into the atmosphere, and it leaves our oceans and rivers cleaner than when
Any thoughts? Any band ideas?
I have a bunch of band ideas, but none of them are electricity.
Lee's going to release the devil's breath.
What if they're electric and not electricity?
It is commonly referred to as an initialism.
I would have guessed that.
They have a pretty, they have a very popular song, too.
They do.
I'm sure chat knows it.
Looks like he's got some
I bet Chad didn't know about 4/5 AA batteries.
AC/DC was a good guess.
If I get any closer, the drones will spot me.
Yeah, nothing's coming to mind.
That controls the drones.
All right, the answer is
If you can distract them.
the Electric Light Orchestra.
I'm ready.
ELO.
Okay, I'm ready.
They did Mr. Blue Sky. And
Please
probably
tell me
some other
why.
things that people haven't heard of, but that's the one that everyone knows.
Probably the ones people haven't heard of because they had 40 hits.
Well, to be fair, if you had
In the 70s.
if the question was who performed Mr. Blue Sky, I wouldn't have gotten that either.
Regardless. Fair.
Another mission, never intentionally getting caught.
Yep, which I'm about to do.
I don't know why this is a medium. I'm going back and retroactively changing it to easy.
Which
The
one?
one that's up right now. Oh, not anymore. Never mind. I'm changing it. Don't worry.
Oh, is it? Okay, I think I know which one it is. Where I was gonna be like, this is not.
This is not hard, dang it.
It's really not hard.
It's really not
Really
hard.
not.
I don't know, with us it
We'll
might
get there.
be.
We'll get there, and then you'll have to wonder which one I changed the difficulty for.
That did it. Grab him.
Is it? Wait, where is
I
it?
had a refresh. It was this one.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking.
Not exactly.
What do you mean?
I thought
This is everyone's favorite part of the show, where we talk about things that have been shown.
Behind the
Really
scenes conversation happening.
You want to just do it now?
Yeah.
You want to just do it now?
Who constantly wants pictures of Spider-Man?
J. Jonah Jameson.
J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah, Pest gets that.
10 seconds for fast.
Yeah, why was that a medium question?
I think I just defaulted to doing medium for all of them and didn't really change it back.
We do kind of do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Are we getting close to a point to take a break?
Kinda. How long do we have with Act 2, Burke? Like 10 minutes?
I'm just thinking of my times right now.
I could use a little spider.
I want to say about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, no, like, the final mission of Act 2 is, like, 8. So, it's, like, got, like, 12 minutes?
I mean, we could also just take a break in the wait for this mission.
Yeah, I like that idea.
There's a pretty long wait for this mission, so we can take a break once Burke finishes the QTE fight that is Mr. Negative.
Who doesn't love a QTE? Thank you, Shen.
I mean, it's a rhythm game, is what it is.
Ooh.
All right, well, I accidentally showed this next question, so we're doing it now.
All right.
By release, what is the final film in the Marvel Infinity Saga?
Paying off an old debt.
Endgame?
Endgame?
It's not Endgame.
Nope.
I just did an oopsie. It's like by release.
And I believe canonically. But yes, time, like, which movie came out last in the Infinity Saga?
Like, Far From Home?
It is Far From Home.
That's right. 10 seconds for pass.
I didn't know that was technically. I guess it makes sense.
It came out after Endgame.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And then the first film that came out after that is part of the Multiverse Saga.
Yeah, I mean, it is technically the same storyline because it's the aftermath of it. So yeah.
I didn't know that there were multiple sagas. I just thought it was one long thing.
I mean, it is, but it's also multiple sagas. So
you can't have different.
It's the same. Well, it's the same way that comic books have like story arcs and whatever.
It was
it's ridiculous.
The Infinity Saga started at Iron Man 1 and ended at Far From Home, and now the Multiverse Saga begins at Black Widow and is ending eventually. So,
I did 3 combos, and Mr. Negative didn't. Like, Burke, I threw the web bomb, I did 3 combos, he didn't transition.
That happens.
Why?
Also, Spider-Man 2 reference?
Yep.
Is there a Spider-Man 3 reference? Does he do the cool dance?
Technically, you could press square around civilians to greet them, and you could do the finger guns.
Ooh,
oh, heck
that's
yeah.
excellent.
We have a category that we sometimes do called 5 high 5%, where you do the first mission of the run, like do all the fist tower stuff, then you get on the sidewalk and you try to get 5 high 5s.
Oh no, the train!
Yeah. The problem is when you wave. The problem is when you wave at a passersby on the street. Like, you press the square button to, like, wave and do handguns and stuff. When you get an interaction prompt, you will not always get the high 5. You will sometimes get other animations. So the category is RNG for if you get a high 5.
How do you feel?
How do I feel? I have entered the 2-minute wait.
How much time do you have?
And I'm about to finish up this fight as well, so we can pause whenever. Oh my, what?
Thanks, Yuri.
Oh no.
What?
Oh, that's not a great sound.
Yeah.
Whatever now.
Burke, I did the entire second cycle, and he didn't die in a combo. I'm doing another cycle.
He just
Are we going to say the thing that you said earlier, that the game hates you?
No, well, the game does hate me. I was going to say, I have seen that before, but I have not seen that.
That's occurred in the past.
But I have not seen that since PS4. I don't think I've ever seen it on this version.
PS4. That's the phrase.
Yeah. Anyway, we can pause whenever.
All right, then we can pause in 3, 2, 1. Pause. But don't go anywhere, because we are not done. As I said before, and I'll say it again, there are more
batteries to talk about.
Spiders to men, and more batteries to talk about. Actually, I don't think we have any more battery questions,
No,
but
probably
maybe
not.
we'll write one during
You
the break.
should spend the
for
break
y'all.
writing one.
So don't go anywhere. We're in the we're about to reach the final act of our electrifying Spider-Man saga. But we do have a couple announcements.
The SGDQ 2023 schedule is now out. Go to gamesdonquick.com or use !SGDQ in chat for more info. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to press the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go to twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick if you're interested in looking at our live content starting weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Battery Talk, the speedrunning game show where we talk about batteries and sometimes ask trivia about batteries as well. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Corvin.
And I'm also your host, 4/5 AA.
In case you forgot how the game works, it's not enough to simply beat the game the fastest. Our runners are answering our trivia questions as they play. And the more questions they get right, the more seconds we take off their time. I'm going to say y'all are about tied still because Pest is up in the trivia time and Burke is up in the game. And so when the math doesn't lie, and we're going to talk about batteries. Y'all ready to go?
Yeah.
It's time to think fast. In 3, 2, 1, go.
If you don't change your Twitter handle to 4/5 AA, I will be very disappointed.
Look, it's already changed on the stream layout, so don't worry.
Is it actually?
Yes.
All right, hold on. I will change mine right now to where is it? Where's my favorite battery? 6135-99-949-0402. My
Great.
beloved.
It doesn't roll off the tongue that well.
People are gonna try to call that number. What does this battery even look like? Oh, it's like candy.
Official advice: do not eat batteries. Thank you.
Eat batteries, please.
Please do not, for the love of everything.
Speaking of batteries,
It's so small.
what is the most popular battery type?
AAA?
No, not size. This is what's inside the battery.
Inside the battery? Would it be lithium because of cars?
It is lithium ion, so I'll give it to you. They are popular, and I wrote this question 10 minutes ago, so I don't know how popular, but they're popular.
They're popular. To somebody.
10 seconds for
So,
Burke.
for Burke.
For Pess.
Thank you.
Look, it's been a long night.
Look, I'm losing as it is. Give a guy a bone.
A stronger battery.
67.5 volt battery.
So this is a fun bit of routing because this is a wait. We're waiting for the next mission to spawn, but if we swing quick enough, we can just barely get to the fast travel point that we would like to use for the very next story mission. So we could swing all the way across Manhattan over here and then swing all the way back and get back just in the nick of time. Which is the joy of speedrun routing, is it not? This used to be a bathroom break. I like my bathroom break.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? A crime spawned on the freaking research tower, Burke.
Yeah, that happened to me in one run too.
Voltage spike.
I just used Spider Bro. It'll be back.
Oh, no, this is worse than I thought.
I probably won't get back in time though.
I don't know if I can fix this.
I mean, I don't think fast traveling really loses time.
I don't think it does if you do it early enough.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite missions is coming up.
So
I'm just gonna fast travel to Feast. We're gonna enter Feast, watch a cutscene, and that's it.
And that's the mission.
Nice. I forgot. I had another battery question actually.
Woo,
that I wrote
batteries!
before.
Fan.
What is the name of the phenomenon where nickel cadmium rechargeable batteries lose maximum charge if recharged while only partially discharged?
Me too.
Wrap your head around that.
I don't even understand what you're asking.
There is a phenomenon in rechargeable batteries where if you recharge them when they aren't fully empty, they lose some of their maximum charge. What is it called?
If the demons got to that truck, this just went from bad to catastrophic.
What the hell is it called? I've heard of it.
Witness report of an active drug deal. Location is Cathedral.
It was a big thing when like rechargeable batteries were really popular. It's not as much of a thing because lithium-ion batteries do not have.
Oh, those are popular.
Those are popular. Some might say the most popular. I would.
Yeah, some guy would.
What happened? It was a coordinated attack. Must have been planned from the outside. Every cell block is breached. We're minutes away from every prisoner.
Maximum charge? I feel like it should have charge in the title somehow.
Charge is not in the title.
Yeah, okay.
Good.
I will say
like
there is a really no, but good game.
Good game.
There is a very easy answer you can give for this. It is not the most common answer, but it's technically valid.
Should have worn your seatbelt.
Any thoughts?
John blanks again.
I'm on it.
That is not it.
I keep thinking of stuff involving like Half-Life, which is a great video game series, but isn't helpful in this instance.
It is some sort of effect.
Is that bad? That sounds bad.
Like the charging effect?
It's not.
It's not the charge effect. It's also not the Mass Effect. I'll give you that as a hit as well.
Mass Effect's good as well.
Yeah,
Mass Effect's great.
Yep, good game series. Bert, you speedrun it, don't you?
I used to.
I mean, I used to speedrun Dragon Age, so we got some BioWare in here.
I tried speedrunning Mass Effect 1, but load zones crash for me for some reason on my computer, so I could not run Mass Effect 1. That was sad.
And I stopped. Like, Dragon Age Origins is a great speedrun. I stopped because to be optimal, you have to really mash.
Yeah, it sucks.
And that screwed my hands.
Yeah, I still got nothing for the question.
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right. I'm going to try to lead you to the easy version of the answer. What is this question about?
Battery life?
What did we say the second word was?
Discharge?
No, we said the second word was effect, so combine them.
Battery life effect?
Get rid of one of the words.
Battery effect?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's 2 seconds.
2 seconds for the battery effect.
Yeah.
It's most commonly known as the memory effect.
Everyone just quietly
Because
go back to
the batteries appear to remember the smaller charge.
Man, if I had known I needed to...
batteries are conscious.
If I had known I needed to major in electric engineering to get trivia right on one GDQ hotfix...
Y'all want some electrical engineering stuff. I work in the field, so...
Yeah, that's the funny thing is I heard all the electricity questions, and so it's
look, I do data analytics for my semiconductor company, so I don't know anything about how it works. If you're watching this and we work together, I know everything about how this works.
Fake it till you make it, man.
If you're watching this and you're Sluice's boss, maybe give him a raise. I don't know.
Thanks for watching as well.
Thanks for watching.
Fake it till you make
Spider-Man
it.
2, what is the name of the iconic Pizza Time pizza restaurant?
Gotta stop this guy.
Wait, we've had this question before, didn't we?
Did you?
Definitely.
All right, I wrote this. I wrote this without prior knowledge, so
no, it's fine.
Blame me.
Answer it again.
Yeah, seems like you don't know it. So
I forgot.
Can't be that big of an issue.
Was it Tony's?
No, it starts with a J, I think.
Okay.
Vulture, long time no see. We're going to have
Go on.
Sorry, no time to talk.
Joe's?
Okay,
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh, yes, that's right. Sorry.
I was pausing for dramatic effect. It is Joe's Pizza. Do you know what it is in the Spider-Man 2 video game? This is for no extra time, because you probably won't, because it's not related in any way.
And isn't it like Luigi's or something?
No.
Something
I
random.
need to play that game again.
It is Hans's Pizzeria, or Hans Pizzeria.
Hans?
This
was before the Disney acquisition. What is this?
Oh yeah, so I'm just going to be sitting on this screen for 1:45 seconds to speed up a cutscene. So go ahead and watch Pest for a bit while I sit here.
Go ahead and watch the pizza time scene from Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Go ahead and go to the wikipedia.org/wiki/list_of_battery_sizes, the page we've been on the whole time. Absolute banger of content. Is it 6 volt?
Yeah, those are lantern batteries.
Oh, those are lantern batteries. I clicked 4.5 volt, and I thought it redirected me, and I was like,
And he doesn't even know about lantern batteries?
What? I'm sorry.
Yeah, imagine not knowing about lantern batteries.
Normally, this cutscene is 2 minutes 19 seconds, but with this, we shorten it to 1:45.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me to set a timer. I would not get it otherwise.
Which battery would you all date? Chat's asking.
4/5 AA.
4/5 AA. It has to be 4/5 AA. We are now the 4/5 AA fan club.
All right. Well, I think that's now that's now the theme title. It's no longer with great power. It's now
4/5 AA battery. All right, give me a second.
I don't know how to work Spider-Man into that as a theme title.
I don't know. You know?
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't get the full speed up, but it was decent enough.
Oh no, Spider-Man's
I started the timer a couple seconds late, which is fine. I got it first try. That's the most important thing.
Yes, I did too.
So, after this, we have this cutscene, and then we have a really long wait. During the really long wait, we have the one trick that could get me back in this race if Burke screwed it up. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure, man.
Where
what if we both fail it, though?
That'd be funny. Where there's a mission that spawns at the Empire State Building at the start of Act 3, and there's a specific threshold on the building where the mission spawner exists. You're in a certain radius the mission starts, and we're going to try to manipulate it where when the mission spawns, we're going to be a certain distance away. We're going to try to web zip into the mission spawn, and we're going to try to fast travel at the same time, trying to fast travel to a point that the mission wants us to go to, and if we overlap it properly, the mission will start, and then the game will register that we fast traveled to the next checkpoint in the mission, and it will skip a long cutscene, it will skip a lot of swinging, and go right to the next part of the mission. It saves 50 seconds.
Also, enjoy our different setups.
Yep, we do wildly different setups for it. Burke changes the FPS to 30.
Do your best to stabilize the city.
In an attempt to do this. I just have a very specific place and timing.
All I need is Sable guys taking pot shots at me. Let's see if I can shut them down before they even know I'm here.
Alright, also,
and
I got the full
speed up, so there you go.
The thing to point out for this wait is reloading checkpoint or changing the visual modes. It shortens the wait time.
Does it really?
Yes, by 15 seconds.
Is that why we reload right when we spawn in?
Yes.
I thought it was to make Yuri talk quicker.
I mean, that's kind of the side effect of making the wait time shorter.
Gotcha.
But it's the only one in the game where it does this.
Interesting. You can see how much I know about my speed game. But yeah, we're We're waiting for a while, so do you have any questions?
What's your favorite No, we already did that one. What type of solar panel generates 97% of all solar power?
I'm more worried about you.
Oh no, don't you do that. Feast is the safest place in
There's different types of solar panels?
There are two primary types.
I knew there were different types, but I don't know what they're called.
Let's hope it stays that way.
I feel like this one's easy if you've played modded Minecraft.
You too, Peter.
I have
It
not.
does show up in there. You're missing out.
Yeah, but also in order to play modded Minecraft, you do need a degree in electrical engineering or computer science.
I feel like I've got an honorary EE and Chemi degree from doing some Minecraft mod packs, so yeah.
Yeah. And now there's one where it's like you need to know you need to be good at statics, and I'm like, I'm not. This is gonna fall.
Like, when was the last Marvel question?
Next one will be.
Well, next one. We're next.
-1 will go.
-1
Look,
will go.
Think Fast is over. It's battery talk now.
Battery and energy talk.
Energy and energy talk. Oh dear. Yeah, I do not know the name of any solar panels.
There are.
saying there are two is not going to help.
No, it's not going to help when I've
here.
never heard the name of any solar panel.
We're gonna get there.
We're gonna 50-50 it. I'm gonna give you both names. You're each gonna guess, and if you get it right, you get 5 seconds. So the two types are concentrated and photovoltaic. You each get a guess. Which one is more popular?
Concentrated?
Count of three.
You both said concentrated?
Okay, well,
you're both wrong.
Well,
you're both wrong. It's photovoltaic.
Cool.
So the way that concentrated ones work essentially is it's like a bunch of mirrors to like put it all in like one spot, and so you need like a ton of space, and they're really expensive.
Spider-Man,
Alright, here we go. I'm attempting to skip.
No pressure.
I got it.
Dang.
Woo!
I mean, yay, good for you.
Yeah, so normally it was supposed to swing over.
Shucks.
And now we're just over by the Upper East Side.
Yeah, you're going to see my setup here is pretty different. I'm at a very specifically the third window on this side of the building, which is 161 meters away from where the mission will spawn.
Yuri, complicated.
And I have to basically mash out the map from when I point launch to get it.
I almost forgot to equip Equalizer.
Yeah, you should remember that. Equalizer's fun. Everything gets KO'd in one hit, including you. So don't get hit.
You know?
So we use it. It is our go-to on the hardest difficulty because you die in 3 hits. So what's the difference? Just don't get hit.
All right, y'all want a Marvel question? Are you sick of my silly?
Just a little bit.
Are you sick of my power?
Well, I'm about to use Equalizer on these guys. This is going to be very dangerous.
Oh. Wait, what was that segue? Hold on.
Oh, and I got
power.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
I mean, off.
Power reference.
Please give us a question.
With great power comes great responsibility was not originally spoken by Uncle Ben. Where did it first appear?
It was the end of issue 1. It was a monologue with Peter. Or, no, it was a Stan Lee. Narration. Yeah.
So it wasn't episode, or it wasn't comic 1.
It was Amazing Fantasies, like 12 or something.
Well, Amazing Fantasy 15 is the first Spider-Man appearance.
Ooh.
All right. Well,
you both get some decent time for that, because that is very correct. I don't know how to split it up.
Way more correct than I was expecting you all to be.
Also, that comic is in this game.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is in this game, and I did not get the skip, so Burke's even more ahead. I've been getting that very, very consistently until now, because that's just how this works.
Yeah, so he'll lose about a minute for not getting it.
Yep, I'm like 3 minutes behind Burke, I think.
The quote was also apparently originally, with great power, there must also come great responsibility, which is not as snappy, I gotta say.
By the way, if you have a lot of power, you must also have a lot of responsibility.
Should power fall into your hands, it must be exercised in such a way that you ensure that it is not misused, as that would be the responsible way to carry out such exertion of said power.
Do spiders dream of great power? In which case, they must also dream of great responsibility. That's how I remember it.
All right, here's potentially a case of drones not doing their job. I'm going to put a drone on a couple rooftops.
Oh yeah, we still need to give time for that question. I don't know how we want to split it up.
I also don't know how we want to split it up. How do you all want to split it up?
50-50, I guess.
It's the prisoner's dilemma of time. All right, 20 seconds of
time. What is time?
Now to mop up the rest of the Rikers escapees.
A miserable pile of secrets?
Miserable pile of numbers.
Miserable pile of secrets.
And I just found out what it means to be Sable's priority.
I did not die. Hooray!
All right, we're going to take a little break from battery time, because you know what time it is now?
Call me if things go south.
Will do.
12:33 a.m.
Okay.
Well, it's also
maybe for you.
It's train time.
Hooray!
What are the four direct contact systems of railway electrification that are in common use around the world?
The what?
How are trains powered?
How are electrified trains powered? Through direct contact specifically.
What?
I don't care about battery-powered trains.
We were talking about one of these in the green room.
Miles is watching Feast. MJ is tracking a devil's breath.
And things you should not do.
Don't get on the third rail.
Third rail is one of them.
The third rail. Now, what are the other three?
You don't know. News reports say this is where
the other three are, how does May come up with this?
Electricity, trains.
Electricity,
combine them. This question.
This looks promising.
I read a lot of articles on railway electrification. Largely, most of it was not did not become questions, but it was fun.
Should be able to track the dispersal.
I just looked up Marvel trivia
Trail goes in a few
and saw some stuff that I liked.
Find the right one.
Because I don't really know a lot about Marvel.
That guy normally gets taken out.
One of them is very similar to third rail.
Fourth rail?
What was Otto doing?
That's another one, correct?
There is no fifth rail. Don't guess it.
There's no fifth rail.
All right.
One of these is much more esoteric. One of them is a very common way of railway electrification.
There must be some way to hit the lights.
And is generally considered the best one for anything that is long distance.
A menu.
But it's not very common in the United States.
What's this now? UV bulb.
Well, railway electrification is not very common in the United States. But
no, it is not.
It's common in Luxembourg and Armenia.
After the devil's breath anti-serum.
That is true.
And Hong Kong.
And Hong Kong and Singapore.
And Singapore.
Icarus. This is it.
And Switzerland.
We've never been properly.
Good for those countries.
You forgot.
I'm
Otto Octavius. There is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into
Any
position?
thoughts?
There are no thoughts.
Yeah, no thoughts.
When was the last time you had a thought?
I think back in middle school.
Wow.
Ooh. That's not necessarily the most useful, given that the name of our show is, in fact, Battery Talk, but... yeah, well, that's 20 seconds for pests for those. The last two are overhead line. That's the common one.
Oh, with the rail
cars,
yeah.
Yeah. And ground level power supply, which...
I don't know what that is.
I don't know that much about.
It's the way you power trains. There you go.
Yes. It looked interesting. I'm going to look it up right now.
See, clearly all of us went in the wrong field. We needed to be manufacturing batteries or powering trains.
Yeah, you needed to be all three of civil engineering, electrical engineering, and chemical engineering to understand
Apparently it's very economical now.
Good for
Alright, I'm gonna go flying in the sky again to get to Vulture early. See if I can get this first try.
Good luck.
Okay, that is a lot of speed. I was not expecting that much speed, but I will take that.
Too much speed. There is
never
such a
be
thing.
too fast.
If you can't control it, it's a little bit of a problem.
Simply control it.
Also, Rocky reference.
Okay, you know how like sometimes in like city centers they'll have like the electric trains, they'll be like just like embedded in the ground, there'll be like some rails. That's ground level power supply.
Okay.
Yeah.
The more you know.
There you go.
Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say I don't know about rail because I live in America.
Oh,
yeah.
I've done my GeoGuessr time. I've seen rail in non-American countries.
What's a train?
You know about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, though?
A little more than rail.
Yeah, makes sense.
Boost, take it away.
In the MCU, specifically, who made Captain America's shield?
Tony Stark's dad.
Howard Stark.
Howard Stark.
Howard Stark is correct.
You're both technically right. I don't know how you want to do this.
You want to split it again?
10 for both of you. It means nothing, but your number goes up.
Yeah.
I like big numbers.
But can you lie?
I mean, I cannot.
It's like an idle game. Number go up, brain go burr.
Yeah, I mean, this is just an auto-clicker show, right? Number go up.
Yeah, but
I would love to do an idle game.
you need to do a little bit of effort to make the number go up, which is the hard part.
But what if I just want number up?
True.
Idle games very popular with.
See, I'm confused because I want number up, but I want timer number down. I don't know how to reconcile this.
Hey, Pest, would you like to express your love for Streets of Poison?
No.
The mission I'm about to start?
No. Would you?
Please explain all of this love flowing out of both of you right now.
So, this mission is, it's basically the floor is lava, except that it's poison. If you're playing on the ultimate difficulty, if you touch the poison once, you're dead. If a scorpion tail hits you once, you're dead. But good thing we're not on ultimate, so we could take a couple hits.
Even when you're not on ultimate, it's just sometimes your web just doesn't connect, or sometimes you dodge and the tail still hit you, and you'll just end up in the lava, and then when you're in the lava, it's very hard to fish yourself out and get momentum again. And
right,
it's a pain.
I'm gonna try to go for a strat that saves 0.3 seconds.
All right. What's the risk?
No risk.
Losing the entire run.
You trying to clip through it?
Yes.
I love a strat where it's like I either save 0.3 seconds or I lose 20
minutes.
All right, here we go.
20 minutes off.
Oh, I did not get it.
Oh.
Boo.
So if I would have dodged at the right time, I would have clipped through the roof there.
That does sound very funny.
It's pretty amusing. I've never gotten it. Okay, Electro, calm down. That lighting's a little,
It's just the hallucinations intensify. You can get through this.
Alright, y'all seem to be pretty good at comics. The Daily Bugle first appeared in a story for which Marvel superhero?
My obsessions were always there, but the interface allowed me to fully
which Marvel
embrace
superhero?
I have a feeling it's Daredevil.
It is not.
Not
the Fantastic Four?
Go on.
Go on.
Go on. Was it the Thing specifically, or
it's
not the Thing?
Like the Human Torch? Am I just naming them?
That is right.
The Human Torch.
Yeah, am I just naming the Fantastic Four characters?
It is technically a different Human Torch than the Fantastic Four Human Torch.
Really?
Apparently.
Huh.
I don't know.
Comics are weird. I believe you.
Comics are weird. Yeah.
Comics are very weird.
It was. It first appeared in Marvel Mystery Comics number 13 in 1941. And then returned in Fantastic Four number 2 in 1962. And its offices were first shown in The Amazing Spider-Man number 1. That is 30 seconds for Pess.
Frankly, if you say something really old in comic books and say what was the first time it's Marvel, I swear it's usually the Fantastic Four.
That makes sense.
Oh, not again.
You have 4 times as much opportunity, right? For it to be them. Think about it.
It's also like the first major one they did, but yeah, you're right.
Look.
This isn't you, Doc.
Just give us another one. I feel like we gotta keep them going.
All right. What are Spider-Man's parents' names?
Well, there's Richard Parker. I don't remember his mom's name.
That's one of them.
I don't remember his mom's name. Now I got to think of the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, that's. I'm trying to think. Say it's not, but it should be Martha. So all the superheroes have Martha. What is his mom's name? I don't actually know.
Somehow. But I'm running out of time.
It is one letter off from another character in Spider-Man.
Finally.
Which really narrows it down, I know.
Yeah.
It's a pretty important character in Spider-Man, to be fair.
To be fair.
Thought I forgot about that.
Can't be an opening.
Hold still. I'll show you.
Another hallucination.
Thinking of a question and focusing on a fight at the same time.
Classic.
Classic.
Macy? I have a feeling it starts with a J. It just, I don't know.
I will say it does not.
Say Macy is what I've come up with.
That is close.
You're one letter off.
The world will be better.
Nancy?
No, further away.
Wait. Further away.
Say.
Finally.
One what? Further off. Mandy?
Okay, maybe you were 2 letters off, and I misheard.
Decontamination a little too.
May?
You are 1 letter off. Also, hi. What's up?
Self-referential.
It's 1 letter off with May, and it's not Macy. Is that what I heard?
Need to work the last of the poison out of my system before I tackle the other villains. Good time to go on patrol.
It's a very popular name.
Nancy?
If you insert a letter into a guess you've recently made.
You're always getting better.
Gee, thanks, creepy stalker guy.
You can call
It's really hard to think of the last things I guess while I'm dodging these stupid tails.
Add a letter to my name.
I'm trying! I'm trying!
May with an E at the end.
Oh, not that.
I get to watch and learn.
Mary?
There you go.
There you go. I don't know. I'm going to say that's 15 seconds for Burke, 5 seconds for
Yeah, I
Press.
agree.
That took y'all a hot minute.
Yeah. So why does he get 15 seconds?
You got Richard.
For getting Richard.
Okay, that's fair. See, this lasted so long, I forgot that was part of the question.
There was another answer.
All right, I'm no longer confident in y'all's ability to answer.
It took you this long.
Wait, you were confident at one point?
No, in these comic book questions, so we're gonna have to go back to the easy.
Oh, right, of course.
Of course. Also, I love the strats, and you on my screen, and you really need to convince Burke that he needs to do it because it's just better than what he does.
Wait, what?
The suspension matrix strat on Scorpion's just better, man.
I do suspension matrix on Scorpion.
Yeah, I thought you told me earlier in the green room you didn't.
I do.
Okay, never mind. We're good.
Good convincing.
Yeah.
What are the
officially convinced?
What are the 5 interconnections in the North American power transmission grid?
What?
Great.
What? What's the question?
What are the 5 interconnections in the North American
What does
power
that
transmission
mean?
grid?
What do you mean interconnections?
So there are 5 like power grids in North America. Where are they?
Right.
There are more than that, but there are 5.
There are 5 major power grids.
What is Texas?
That is right.
Yeah, that's correct.
Probably the worst one.
One is the East Coast.
Eastern, yeah.
That's correct.
And then one is like the Western, like California to like Colorado.
That's another one.
Western is right.
And I'm assuming the Canadians have at least one of their own.
That's correct.
And then like Midwest somewhere.
Where is the Canadian one?
Where is it? I would guess somewhere in like the Ontario province.
So much for a milk.
That is the wrong one.
Convicts even do this. Looks like an exploding bulldozer went through here. I can't turn back. Beast needs.
Okay, so I'll have to try to name provinces. Like there's British Columbia, but that's not it.
There is another one that is kind of close to British Columbia, but we'll get
Alberta.
Maybe this will be easy.
It's not Alberta.
Able to hack that.
It's just Saskatchewan.
More supplies over there.
Nope.
Just going to name Canadian provinces at this point.
Need to distract.
Okay, is Quebec?
Quebec is one.
There you go. And there's one more.
Okay.
Wait, where am I?
Because America, I'm assuming Mexico has its own grid.
Let me show you what I got.
Okay, I'm here.
Mexico is not, at least not a major one.
Says did I say the Midwest had their own?
Mexico might be considered a regional one.
You did say Midwest, but
It's
it is
weird.
not considered one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like the Western and Eastern ones kind of just meet in the middle, and then Texas does its own thing because
the
reasons.
Texas has a really bad grid.
It's great.
Yeah. Like, is there another in Canada? Is that what we're getting at?
No,
Close.
but kinda. In terms of where
Like
it is.
Alaska?
Yeah.
There you go. That's you did. That's all 5. That's 30 seconds for Fez. And you all thought this. You all are so good at these electricity questions. You should do another one.
Oh no.
I will give you a little bit of breathing room.
I don't need any. I'm waiting.
All right. What's the term for a drop in the voltage of an electrical supply system? Like the grid specifically.
Thing that comes to mind is power surge, but that sounds like the opposite.
That is the opposite. Kind of. This is commonly what'll happen is like appliances will lights will flicker, things like that. Appliances will like
a brownout
restart. That is right.
Stick close to Feast.
10 seconds for Bert.
Desperate. They may try to raid the shelter.
My brain is just fried right now.
This is like this run is there's. I don't know how if anyone's paying attention to the run because the battery talk is honestly entertaining itself. But this is a very this is a very
of
dense
entertaining
run.
stuff. This mission is very nice.
Yeah, this heavy hitters.
Yeah, I'm about to start heavy hitter. This is a boss fight between Rhino and Scorpion. It's kind of a blink and you'll miss it.
We'll get through this.
It's pretty great. This is a pretty new strat.
There's actually a funny story behind it too.
Yeah, but this is 3 hours of a very dense speed run. There's a lot of glitches and like a lot of things to try to remember. So I underestimated how hard answering questions would be.
All right.
Everyone always
mission's over.
Then we write really hard questions.
All right, Yuri, that's 4 down.
Look, if you ever go on Jeopardy and a category is the electrical grid or something, you're ready. I don't know about anything else, but you're ready on that one at least.
Well, if it's batteries, we're definitely ready.
Yeah, you were 100% set.
Say, local trivia night has battery questions, right?
It could.
It could.
Depends who's writing it. Are we writing it?
I don't know.
I should get into bar trivia hosting.
I mean, you should.
Because you don't write enough trivia as it is? Is
That's
that
right.
Yeah.
I guess you could reuse the questions.
You could.
Kinda.
It might. Your questions may be too hard for the bar scene. I don't know.
It's true.
Thanks, man. Wish me luck.
It depends on your local scene.
Okay. Norman's penthouse is on the top.
What is the only U.S. state to legally consider nuclear power as a renewable energy source?
There's the security.
As in like in writing?
Like they recognize it is a renewable energy source.
Rile them up to create a distraction. Why isn't Osborne?
What state would do that?
Well, we have a 1 in 50 shot.
Yeah, we have a 1 in 50 shot.
True.
So
2%, that's pretty good odds.
Let's start going. Texas?
Nope.
I feel like it'd be more east.
Texas would never.
Yeah, I know. That's fair.
I will say it is probably not one you would immediately think of.
Vermont?
Really?
No.
Come on, let's go talk to security.
South Dakota.
I think
that
they're
is
also
one I wouldn't think of.
I think they're also a very oil-heavy state.
Just need to get to the door.
That is one I wouldn't think of though, so I will give you that.
It's not necessarily an obscure state, just not one you would think of when you think of like nuclear power.
Sable agents who would love
New York?
No.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gone.
Continuing sweep.
Only like 42 left or something.
Yeah, I'm about to say, how much longer till we start listing, huh?
I'll stay east. Maine?
No.
Nope.
They've got a really nice flag.
Good boy.
You know anything about state flags?
Elevator controls in the security room.
I know the CM Gray video about state flags. Why did Scorpion not instantly die with the manual save? I'm sad.
That did it.
Sad.
The elevator's unlocked.
Sad. I don't know. New Hampshire?
Nope.
Illinois?
Nope.
Rhode Island.
Penthouse elevator.
Nope. Y'all are so thinking so east.
California? Like, I don't.
Y'all are thinking too west.
Arkansas.
Nope.
Colorado?
Nope. You're getting closer though.
Colorado's pretty darn close.
Ohio.
Nevada?
It's not Nevada.
New Mexico?
Nope.
Arizona?
Nope.
Nope. Guards have all cleared out.
You're warm.
Kansas?
Cold.
Nope.
Nebraska?
You'll eventually surround
Cold.
it.
I think you said every state that borders it.
Minnesota?
Nope.
Minnesota's not bordered.
No, I know it doesn't. Utah?
There you go.
There you go. 5 seconds for pass.
That's the other border state I have not said.
This mask is incredible.
In theory, like, nuclear power can be renewable.
Yeah, in theory.
Bids his son farewell.
Now, I know that's a complex topic.
I started looking, when I started looking into writing nuclear power questions for this, that got really
When I started looking into nuclear power,
really
I found that.
That's a complex subject.
Yeah, that is difficult.
This is the this is the last stealth section, by the way.
Norman could be back any minute.
No more stealth.
There's like 4 classes of reactor.
There are 3 missions left.
Harry's mom, Emily.
We're getting near the
We
end.
used to make fun of him for calling her the score.
This is also objectively the best stealth mission for the run.
Dinner date's the best one.
Then second best.
With the new stuff, dinner date's the best one.
What? This can't be for Harry, can it?
But this is probably second best.
Journal. His last entry is.
It was the best one before the dinner date stuff was found.
That must be the code to that room.
Because this one's by far the most consistent.
Pete, Norman's cure is ready.
But I just got a neat little tech there where if you stand right on the door, you can stop the door from opening, and with silent step, you barely do not get caught by the guy caught in the door.
Oh, you got door stuck?
I got door stuck. I failed everything else in this run, and I got door stuck. What?
Yeah.
That's the harder than the stuff I failed, man.
I like that this this stealth strategy is very similar to me playing Hitman, where I just throw coins everywhere.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Wow. Sue, gotta find the.
But now
that's the hardest part of Hitman. You can only carry like 5 coins.
But now,
like real life.
But now it's a great time for questions because this isn't too bad.
I've got the lab location and a lot.
We can think if we have a brain left. Do you have a brain left, Bert?
Somewhat.
Great. Keep the motor running.
I don't.
In what city was the United States' first commercial power plant opened?
New York.
There you go.
Woo.
10 seconds for pass.
Do you know what month and year?
No.
That's understandable. Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to.
It was opened in Pearl Street Station was opened in September 1882 by the Edison Illumination Company.
Of course, it's Edison.
I believe the first commercial power plant was opened in the United Kingdom. I want to say
that London would make sense.
Industrial Revolution timeline makes sense.
You know, if you think about it, a brain is a battery for knowledge.
I mean, there is electricity in the brain.
Are you like an 8th grade teacher? That is extremely middle school quote.
Yeah.
You know, kids.
Yeah, that's one of those.
Too.
That's one of those things you put on the poster on the wall next to the kitten who's hanging on the branch.
Have to take care
and just remember, you can't floss your way out of.
That was last episode.
Situation. That was last episode.
You know.
What snack cracker advertised itself as baked by electricity when released in 1903?
What a great tagline.
It's pretty good.
Snack?
My bin will handle this.
It's a snack cracker.
Snack cracker. Ritz?
Yeah.
They're not handling anything.
You have been warned.
Like graham crackers?
You guys think I took out your men?
No, graham crackers aren't really a brand. They're just kind of a type of cracker.
Yeah. That is fair.
I do love a graham cracker, though.
True. I'm a big fan of these.
The best part is s'mores. Yeah, no, these are good. I almost said what they were.
What if you just said what they were?
No, you're supposed to say what it is, and then we'll confirm that you're correct.
But what if I don't know what it is?
You can guess. What's your favorite snack cracker?
I mean, that's the thing, is I don't know what qualifies as a snack cracker other than Ritz. That's like the main cracker
my
thing I
favorite
know.
snack cracker is probably chicken and a biscuit, if that helps you.
There's also like...
Oh, whoa, you're dropping like in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, this is a very entertaining skip. We're just gonna skip a whole boss fight.
So
also, there he goes.
When writing a little sneak peek into the question writing process, I was going to write a question of name all the Marvel characters in Fortnite, but there's like 40. So
there's a lot of
So I did not add that question.
Spider-Man's one of them.
Yeah, so is Venom, so is Doctor Strange, so is Thanos. There's a lot of them.
There are a lot of Marvel characters.
Should have been like name every Marvel character added to Fortnite in Q3 2021 or something.
There's probably still like 12.
Yeah.
Probably. There's a lot.
All right, snack crackers. Name snack crackers. Stay on top.
I cannot think of the names of snack cracker brands, honestly.
Yeah, I'm somehow at a loss.
Let me start
again.
Let me see what we can hint towards. I'll read the ingredients.
They have a cracked black pepper and olive oil one.
That one's really
I like
good.
A lot. That one's really good. That's the one I like. I get the most.
I feel like I'm missing out on a whole ecosystem of crackers.
Yeah,
you really are.
They're very wheat focused.
Yeah. The problem with those, if you like breathe in while eating them, then like
they
you just get coated by pepper. It's rough.
Have y'all ever had like frosted mini wheats? It's like that without the frosting, and it's a cracker.
Yeah,
what?
This is brand new to me.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think they.
Well, or if y'all are gonna get this, they're just Triscuits.
What?
No, really?
Triscuits.
Y'all gotta go out and get some Triscuits.
Yeah, I should.
Apparently, that's my homework assignment because I never
get some Triscuits.
Yeah, they're good.
Nope, I've never heard of the Triscuits.
The name may be a portmanteau of electric and biscuit. There was a like viral Twitter thread last year where somebody was like
the Triscuit discourse.
Yeah, well, no, somebody did a bunch of research was like, I think it might be this because like it advertised itself super heavily about being like the electric biscuit, and then like the Triscuit, I think Nabisco does Triscuit. They were like, yeah, we looked in and that seems right, but it hasn't been like confirmed.
Oh yeah, I'm on the final boss, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, so get those last questions in relatively quickly, because I'm not that far behind.
Despite taking place in New York City, where was most of Spider-Man, the 2002 film, filmed?
Canada, I think. Right? No?
I'm assuming it wasn't LA.
You would be assuming wrong.
It wasn't.
That is 10 seconds for pass. Only 2 weeks of filming occurred in New York City. Classic Hollywood moment.
Because I know the new films were all filmed in Georgia.
Interesting.
You knew?
Georgia has like a massive film industry at this point, and Marvel's using it for like everything.
Should we?
I don't
Not quite close it off, but
I don't have any audio for this. I'm just going to do this blind. What could possibly go wrong? I'm supposed to have audio to close it when I hear Spider-Man's death noise. If I get it wrong, I lose 40 seconds to a additional cutscene that'll play. Whatever. Whatever, we'll wing it.
Should we do our favorite type of question? Name that number to round us off here.
Yeah, you could probably fit like one more question in.
I have a little ways to go.
We'll do two.
I just lost 40 seconds to the extra cutscene,
Well,
so I
it's
have a ways to go.
We'll do this one first to give you time.
This one's like
we'll play it by ear.
It's really quick right now, so it's. I have like a couple hits.
Yeah,
Right.
I just lost 40 more seconds, so you have time.
I mean, we got until both of y'all are finished to ask questions, so
yeah,
don't worry.
So go, shoot.
Approximately how many times did Vin Diesel record the line "I am Groot" for the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie?
Like 400?
At least 2.
It is at least 2. That is correct, but not close
Also,
enough.
I am
That's
done.
not the answer. That's not the answer. Oh, okay.
I'm assuming at least like 200.
Yeah.
It is also at least 200.
So 400?
Nope.
It is at least that many.
800?
That's true.
Nope.
No, keep
Like
going.
a couple thousand?
No.
Go less.
Okay. 1,000?
There you go.
Okay. Final
10
boss
seconds to
time.
pass.
Largely because of all the translations. They wanted Vin Diesel to... They wanted him to be the voice actor in all the different languages, so he had to record it in a bunch of different languages.
who can make the hardest decisions.
All right, final boss time. Lightning round.
That's either an extremely fun voice studio session or a terrible studio session. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
You know what? We got to round it out with my favorite type of question. What is the longest electrified railway system in the United States?
Which railway system even is electrified? That's the question.
There's a couple.
Which railway system is even in the United States?
Super don't recommend looking
Amtrak?
up.
There aren't that many.
It is an Amtrak line, so you get partial credit for that.
I don't know the name of the Amtrak lines.
It's a location. It's a location.
Like the New York Amtrak, like the East Coast.
I should have known you'd turn on me.
I'll count it. Yeah.
It's the Northeast Corridor,
which includes New York and the East.
Yeah.
Yeah, the New York to DC line is 225 miles, which is not very long.
Yeah, well, get what you get.
Wow.
Have a duty.
I'll say that is 10 seconds for Burke, 20 seconds for Pest. That was a team effort.
So I've got maybe a minute. So lightning round. What do you got?
What is the most common method of grid energy storage?
Oh, this one's easy.
This one's easy, yeah. And we all know this.
All right, it is pumped storage hydroelectricity. Easy.
Wouldn't have gotten water up. What? You use the energy to pump water up, so then you can hydroelectric generate it later. Okay.
What MCU film featured Spider-Man's first appearance?
Civil War.
Captain America: Civil War.
It is Avengers: Civil War.
No, it's Captain America.
No, it's Captain America: Civil War.
It's Captain America.
Internet lied to me.
Yeah. It is. I promise you, it is Captain America: Civil War.
Yeah.
So depends on which one you.
You're right.
I just depends on which one you want to give more credit to.
I mean, is it another team effort? Because we said the same thing. Like
Sure.
at the exact, we did say it at the exact same
get it.
time.
Sure,
so.
sure. Team effort. I love it.
I wrote that wrong. All right. What kind of doctor is Doctor Strange?
Surgeon.
What kind?
What kind?
Brain surgeon, right? Time.
Correct. 20 seconds. The last second for Pest.
This is time.
And we didn't get to do my last electricity question. Man.
We can do it for fun.
All right. What mechanical device is used in the generation of 80% of the world's
You do
power?
what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us.
It's like a component.
Like a piston? Is that what we're thinking?
How is all electricity secretly made?
Secretly made.
Little electric gnomes.
Obviously.
What's the same process that's used in every method of generating electricity except for solar?
Heat?
What device?
Yes. To do what?
Isn't it to like spin something or something like that? Not.
Yeah.
Still viable.
Like it's some sort of kinetic energy thing.
Produce more doses.
It is in fact spinning. It is
A few hours.
a turbine.
So wheel, turbine. Gotcha.
Everything's just boiling water to spin a turbine. It's always boiling water to spin a turbine. All right, and now we will wait as our wonderful producer does some math for us.
I'll give you a few minutes.
Thank you so much for being on our show and subjecting yourselves to battery talk.
It's a great time.
If y'all have some shout outs you'd like to do.
The entire Spider-Man community definitely gets one.
Yeah, the entire community's been great. I mean, just to name a few, like Saigo is our resident glitch hunter who like 90% of the glitches you saw he found or implemented in some way. And I mean, that's to like pretty much everyone who's touched this game, like especially like right now, like Rebel Dragon, T-Mal, Prince Vortex, Kangaroo, Favorite. Zoljalix. Who am I missing, Berk?
I don't know what to do.
Should be no one.
You got everyone. And if you weren't got, you're included,
if you
don't
weren't,
worry.
If you weren't got, I'm sorry. I meant to include you. But, I mean, it's a cool community. It's a cool game. Like, if this is way too long for you, it is for me too. That's why you should run the DLC. It's 30 to 40 minutes, and it's awesome. And you can learn it in the afternoon. So look into that.
Are you ready for your final times?
Go for it.
Yeah.
At 2:48:37 was Burke. 2:48:55 was Pet.
Wow.
Very close.
That is a close race.
Close.
So I lost with the extra cutscene in Lee Skip.
Yeah. All it took was just one mistake.
That's
the magic.
That's the power of thinking.
Yeah.
Well, GG's.
GG's.
We do have a couple announcements before we head out for the eve.
Yeah. Tune in tomorrow for Legally Cute, starting at 10 p.m. Eastern. Challenger Approaching will be back in 2 weeks at its normal time, every other Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll also be here every other Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern.
This is our slot now. We
moved. So if you come back on Saturday, we won't be there. And you should come here instead.
Yeah. I mean, you can also watch on Saturday, too. There's cool shows every single day on the Hot Fix. So don't miss any of them. And don't miss both of our runners. Give them both a follow. Click on their names in the title if you're watching on Twitch. Or if you're not, you can still follow them. It's allowed. And at the end of the day, just always make sure to 4/5 AA. All right.
Bye.
See ya.